Think of you. Yo, everybody, what's going on? For those of you who are new to the channel and watching, welcome and welcome. And if you are coming over from my football channel, welcome to hockey, the world of hockey. I gotta go grab my jersey. Now we look way better. There we go. Welcome everybody to the first NHL stream on the channel. This is going to be the first one. I'll be live for every single playoff game, hopefully, unless I'm out of town. But we got a good, exciting matchup today. Well, if this was a year ago, with the Colorado Avalanche, who are in second place of the Central, still looking to win the Central, hoping for a Dallas collapse, versus the Minnesota Wild, who are in the hunt of the playoffs. Need a miracle, basically. If they lose this one, they're done. But we got a good matchup tonight. We got the 2022 Stanley Cup winners hosting the Minnesota Wild. So, big game here for the Avalanche. You're on a 2-game losing streak, losing to the Oilers and Dallas on Sunday. And looking to try and find something heading to the playoffs. Now, you are without Mikko Rantanen, who is your second best player, and on the team you're without him, but still got Nathan McKinnon, still got Cale Makar, still got Devon Taves on defense next to him. You bring up Arturi Lehkonen for the first line to replace Mikko, and also too, you got Casey Middleton on the second line. You got Val Nichushkin, Durang, many others. And you got Jonathan Drouin, who is McKinnon's basically Batman. I mean, his Robin to his Batman. If you do not know, they did play in high school, so that is why I am saying that. But you got that as well, might I add. So a lot of stuff on the line here in this game. Avalanche fighting to win the Central so they can host the whole West, the number 1 seed, so they can host the whole West in the playoffs like they did in 2022. But you also got fighting the Wild for their playoff spot. So they're still in the hunt. Need a collapse from both St. Louis and Nashville. Got the Nashville loss today from what it was looking like, which is huge. But you got Brooke Faber for the Wild defender, who has 43 points, third among the rookie rankings, third. Assist-wise, tied for second. Time on ice first. Block shots first. So a candidate for Rookie of the Year with Connor Bedard. Honestly, looking at this, Brock Faber, he deserves to be it over Connor Bedard, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, Connor Bedard is special. Very special. But he's having I know he was an all-star, but that just shows you how bad the Blackhawks are. But he's really not doing much out there as people expected him to. And then you got a guy like Faber, who's first in everything except for like points and scoring, because he's a defenseman, but he's doing what you need a defenseman to do with block shots, time on ice, being disrupted while the other team is out there causing mayhem in your zone. You're out there doing what you need to do. So honestly, in my opinion, he deserves Rookie of the Year over Bedard. But both of these players are special. I want to get that clear. But what's up to the chat? What up, babe? How are you doing? Got my beautiful girlfriend in the chat. What is going on? We got a few minutes here before first puck. So time, it's gonna be a fun game. And if you guys haven't already, hit that like, hit that sub. I know if you sub or not, will I be mad? No, but it would mean a lot to me if you did, because this is a new channel that I'm trying to start to grow here. So it would mean a lot to me if you did. But if you are new, you want to know what it's about before you do, come on, it's okay. But the Avalanche lineups for tonight is, for the first line is McKinnon, Duran, Jonathan Drouin, and Arturi Lehkonen. The second line is Praise, Middleset, and Nichushkin. Third line, Trennan, Colton, Duhaime. Fourth line, Cagliano, Wagner, and Kruchek. Ooh, he's getting a start tonight, which is good to see. And then the defenseman is Taves and McCarr, Gerard and Manson, and Johnson and Walker will be your defenseman. And then Alexander Georgiev is in the goal. Now, I want to say this. If you're blaming Alexander Georgiev for that Dallas game, you did not watch that game at all. Yes, is it his fault that he allowed 3 power play goals when you were being very sloppy in your own zone, being sloppy, allowing them, having a stupid high stick? No, that's not his fault. And you can't even blame him for any other things as well. So, like, if the Avalanche plays good defense, that'll be a very good thing, especially if they're playing the good defense and we see Alexander Georgiev have a good game. That'll be huge, but like I said, we'll see. Shout out to the new subscriber. I appreciate you in the chat. I just see we hit 5. And if you guys haven't, stay tuned, turn on that noti. I'll be live for as many Avs playoffs games as I physically can. Is there a chance I could be out of town? Yes. But if I'm here at my house and not doing anything, you best believe I'm going to be streaming some Colorado Avalanche. I have started my hockey journeys in 2020. That's when I started looking. And at the end of that year, I found the Avalanche, fell in love with them, fell in love with what they do. So that's how I became an Avalanche fan, for those who do not know. Now, can you call me a bandwagon? Go ahead. You ain't going to stop me. I'm going to be here long after McKinnon, Gabriel, Landeskog, Cale McCarr, all of them are gone. What's up, Fridge? How you doing? Oh yeah, Fridge, I got you. Since you mod on the other channel, I got you. Oh yeah, Fridge, only I can time you out too. I'm giving you power here. I'm giving you power. But what's up, Fridge? How are you doing today? Alex Ovechkin is 42 goals from passing. Ooh, Wayne Gretzky. Ooh, I see it. I know a lot of people hate Alex Ovechkin, but I like him. I'm cheering for him, bro. I'm cheering for him to pass up Wayne Gretzky so much. That'll be so cool to see and witness. Because when he set that record, no one thought that would be broken until this man Alex came in and said, I got you. I got y'all. Hey, 5 likes. Shout out to the people who have hit that like as well. We got 3 people in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you. Also, too, how y'all doing, though? Let me know. Come on. I don't care about this interview. I just want to watch the game. Game show started 12 minutes ago. Can we just hurry up and have puck drop? I got to work tomorrow. I got to be up at 5:15. I just want to work. So, yeah. Points leaders for the Avalanche, as you in the goal leaders, the top 3 will always be up there and updated every video before I record it. I go through, look at it before I go live. I look at it, go through it. So point leader is Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, and Cale McCarr, and then goal leader is Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, and Val Nichushkin. Puck drop is in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. So we'll have that here coming up. It's going to be fun, good game. Now, both teams are without their captains as well. Gabriel Landeskog hadn't even played anything since the 2022 Stanley Cup Finals, which you hope to see him back here soon. And then sadly, the Wild's captain suffered the same fate as Landeskog this year. So prayers up to both of them that they both make a good recovery. If those who do not know what that injury is, like Alonzo Ball, very, very tough one to recover. Ends most people's careers. And also, too, you love to see the Rangers losing 3-0 to the Islanders after one. And then the Rangers, I think, did they try to amount to something? Yeah, had a power play in the second. But I want to pray for a good recovery. Yeah, that game's going on 3-2 in the third. I'm trying to amount to a comeback, but we'll see if that really happens. So, shout out to the 5 people watching now. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone. And if you guys haven't, this your first time here, welcome. You guys are all welcome on my stream. Appreciate everyone who stops by. And I want to become, the goal of this is to become your number one source for Colorado Avalanche stuff. So hopefully one day we can rely on this and the football ones. I can spend all my time on that. That's the goal. But as of right now in the Eastern Conference, Bruins, Panthers, and Maple Leafs for the Atlantic, Rangers, Hurricane, Islanders. As of right now for the Metropolitan wildcard is Lightning and Capitals. And the hunt is Red Wings, Penguins, and Flyers. Like I said, the wild card is changing every day in the East. It's absolutely crazy. The Lightning aren't being the top seed, which is weird to see after a little bit. Who is a one Avalanche player that's starting right now that people would consider? Honestly, stats-wise, it's probably Miles Wood. He does a lot that's outside of the stats, like poke check, defensively, passing-wise. He has a big name for himself. Oh, Stamkos had a hat trick. Ooh, you love to see it. Nikita Khrushchev had 3 points tonight. McKinnon and McDavid is in the race for the Hart Trophy. So we'll see how that goes for McKinnon tonight. He has to have a good 3-4 point night. Here we go. We are going to have puck drop in a second. Oh, I love the Avalanche uniforms. They're so beautiful. Alexander Georgiev. Philip Gustavs is in the net for the Wild. He has a 19-17-4 record. Goal average, he allows around 3 a game and has a 900 save percentage, 3 shutouts. Alexander Georgiev, Rocky season, goal average is 2.96, save percentage 0.899, and then record 37-17-4, most in the NHL. But we have puck drop. Middlestat wins it for the Avalanche. We'll have Josh Manson bring it up. Manson looking up top. Kicks it down underneath towards the goal. Broken up by the Wild. Here they come. Oh, little fight in neutral zone. Nichushkin picks it up in the Avalanche zone. Manson has it behind the net, behind Georgiev. Letting the play open up. He kicks it up top for Casey Middlestat. Middlestat now kicks it into the Wild zone for looks like to be an Avalanche shift. And we got it. Gerard trying to play some defense. McKinnon now has it. Falls down now. No, we got a tripping penalty here, so the Avs will go on the power play. I can't hear the whistle, so. Yep, 2-minute tripping penalty. Avalanche will go on the power play. So the Avalanche have a top 10 power play offense, which is very good to see. McKinnon was the one who got tripped, so it'll be a 2-minute minor penalty. So Jonathan Drouin won the puck. McCarr will have it. McCarr looks, kick it down underneath, little wide of the goal. Here comes the Wild on what tried to be a shorthanded attempt. McCarr there on defense. Quick, the Wild trying to make a shorthanded goal. Looking underneath, center shot toward Georgiev. No one there. Broken up. Avalanche will kick it up. McCarr will kick it out to Lehkonen. Arturi Lehkonen will give it back to McCarr. McCarr is going to pass it up top to McKinnon. McKinnon now into the Wild zone. Kick it underneath towards McCarr. McCarr loses track of it, but we got a whistle on the play offsides on the Avalanche. So it'll be a face-off. Alexander Georgiev. This is where you prove the doubters. You have a shutout here? That'll be huge. All right, we'll have a face-off here. Duran will be in for the Avalanche. Won the face-off. McCarr will have it now. Looking, taking his time. He's going to bring it up now. He's going to pass it into the Wild zone. Arturi Lehkonen now. Nichushkin fighting for it. Get it off to Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon up top to Duran. Duran, McCarr, one-timer, no good. Here we go. The Wild have it. They're going to try a little push on their own, but Jonathan Drouin intercepts that pass. Drouin underneath, back to Arturi Lehkonen, up top to Devon Taves. McKinnon shot, no good, one-timer. McKinnon now fighting for it. Gets it to Lehkonen. Lehkonen to Nichushkin under the net. Nichushkin towards Drouin, caught up. Arturi Lehkonen Knocks it off. Very good power kill right now from the Wild. Kick it all the way over to Alexander Georgiev, who's going to dump it off to Devon Toews to try another push here. 32 seconds left on the power play for the Colorado Avalanche. Toews up top. Gets it up towards Casey Middlestat. Middlestat underneath towards Ross Colton. Colton couldn't hang on to it. Minnesota is going to kill that right there and back into the Colorado zone. Devon Toews, you got one last push here. 13 seconds to go. Toews kicks it up top to Sam Girard. Girard now intercepted again, but Girard fights it back to keep it in. Colton up top towards Praise. Praise couldn't get anything. Back up top, Toews keeps it in. Power play is over. Oh, no, we have a breakaway here. Quick one, intercepted by Devon Toews. There we go, Devon. Now puck's in Wild zone. Who is that? Duran out to Calgiano. Calgiano couldn't get any defense there. Minnesota's going to bring the puck up ice in the neutral zone. Intercepted in the neutral zone. Minnesota's forced to retreat. Now here we go. Puck's in Colorado zone. Avs get a turnover, trying to get it out of the zone. Cannot. Another turnover in their own zone. Minnesota keeps it in. Believe that is Sean Walker kicking it up into the neutral zone, so the Avs can get a shift. Shift will come out. The first line is back out on the ice. Jonathan Drouin now trying to add pressure in the Minnesota zone. In the neutral zone now, kick it down into Colorado zone. Alexander Georgiev will tip it off to Cale Makar. Makar up top to, I believe that is Drouin, over to Toews. Toews up top to McKinnon. McKinnon looking, dashing behind the goal. Send it up top towards Devon Toews. One-timer. No good. Rebound looking. Covered up. Oh. We got a whistle on the play. Shout out to everyone who has hit that like and sub button. I appreciate you. We got 6 subscribers now. I appreciate everyone. So we got a 2-minute minor penalty on Sheem from Minnesota. So on Shaw. So the Avalanche back on the power play. Let's see if they can get something going here. Hopefully you can get it for the Avalanche. I believe that is Holding. Here we go. 2-minute power play for Colorado. 2 power plays so far early on. Getting Minnesota to play sloppy. You love to see it. All right. Face off. Drouin with it. Warning given to Minnesota. Nichushkin fighting for it underneath right now. Up top, Minnesota's going to get it. They're going to just clear it, send it down the ice. Alexander Georgiev's going to dump it off to Cale Makar. Makar now is going to bring it up for the Avalanche. Dumps it off to Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon bursting with some speed. McKinnon off to Lehkonen. Lehkonen back to Makar. Makar out over to Jonathan Drouin. Jonathan Drouin looking. Makar, shot, no good. McKinnon get it. Back up top to Lehkonen, who scores? Archeri Lehkonen underneath for the first goal for the Colorado Avalanche. 1-0. McKinnon with the assist on the play. Love to see it. Already 1-0. Great start here. One-timer from Cale. No good. McKinnon just beautiful pass to Archeri Lehkonen for the first goal. Let's go. Love to see it. Already doing stuff better than what we did Sunday night versus Dallas. Actually getting some power play offense going. So Archeri Lehkonen with the 16th goal this season. He's on a 6-game point streak. So you love to see it from stepping up for Mikko Rantanen. And now we got face-off in Colorado zone. Show the game, bro. Cannot do that due to copyright. So, hate to do it to you. Ooh, quick pass intercepted by Manson. Manson will kick it off to Duran. Duran now looking. 3-on-2. Shot wide. And where is that puck? It finally came down. That was up in the air for a while. Fighting it underneath. I believe that is Colton who kick it up to Girard. Girard keeps it in the zone. Underneath. Trying to get a centering pass. Couldn't do it. Colton comes in. Kicks it up top to Couldn't get it. Manson now will kick it off to Colton, who will just send it down into Minnesota's zone. So the second line can come out. Here we go. Minnesota looking to get a push. Ooh, love the speed from Calagiano to break up what would be a pass. Now up top, Minnesota looking, sends it down underneath towards Georgiev. Georgiev just covers that puck, so it'll be a face-off down in Colorado zone. Good start, though. You love to see it. Oh, my bad, y'all. Cale Makar's one-timer is so powerful. But shout out McKinnon. McKinnon getting that rebound, kicking it back into Lehkonen underneath inside that mesh just to make the play. Love to see it. So here we go. We have face-off McKinnon. It looks like on the face-off. Face-off goes all the way down into the Wild zone. Shout out to McKinnon on the powerful face-off. All right, here we go. We got a little rush here from Minnesota. Good defense by Colorado, forcing it back into the neutral zone. Minnesota gets it back into Colorado zone, looking back up top. Shot towards Georgiev, no good. Blocked by Georgiev. Jonathan Drouin will try to get the pass to McKinnon, intercepted by Minnesota. They're coming underneath, centering pass, blocked by Drouin. Good defense there. Sean Walker kicks it underneath towards Devon Taves. Taves now will give it off to Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon coming over center ice with a quick breakaway. Good poke check there by Minnesota. They're going to send it up. Sean Walker will intercept it after the neutral zone. We'll have a line shift from Colorado. So here we go. Casey Middlestat brings it up underneath towards Penix. Penix to Val Nichushkin. Val Nichushkin looking, tried to get a center pass towards Cale Makar up top. Couldn't get it. That is intercepted. So it will be now in Colorado zone. They'll get the clear. Middlestat will kick it up towards Big Val. Big Val now dumps it off. Looking quick. Shot towards the goalie. Couldn't get the shot he wants, so he kicks it underneath towards Val Nichushkin, which the pass gets intercepted. And it will be in the neutral zone. Colorado will get a shift here. Cale Makar will kick it up towards Calagiano. Shot wide. I want Calagiano to get a point this game. He's been sitting on 199 per minute. Good interception by Manson. Manson looking, pushing. Calagiano shot gloved by Minnesota. So it'll be a face-off in their zone. I love how aggressive and fast they're playing. Taking everything from Dallas that they couldn't get in the first period, taking advantage and just going at a beautiful behind the back pass from Nathan McKinnon to Arturi Lehkonen, which resulted in the only goal so far. But I love what Colorado's doing. They're playing great so far. So let's see if they can keep this up when we come back from break. But no, I cannot show the game, y'all. I'm sorry. You ain't going to see it. And I know this is going to pop up every stream, basically. So, sorry to say it, buddy, but you ain't seen the game. Alrighty. How are we doing? We got 7 people in the chat. I appreciate all 7 of you in the chat. Bear with me as I am starting something new with this. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be like my football. I'm still learning the hockey, but I want to learn with you guys. It's something I want to do. I love calling games, and I love the game of hockey. And I've been watching the Avalanche all year long, and I'm like, why haven't I started it? Started a channel. I know the penalties. I know all of that. I know the terms, but still learning other people. So if I mess up your team's name, I am sorry. But we have some Avs hockey here. Let's see how Avalanche fans are reacting to this so far on Twitter. Overall, defensively, they're playing really better as well compared to the game versus Dallas. Avalanche at home, NHL wins, ranked first, points first, goals first, points per game first, 38 points per game, goal average 4.27, which is first, and points percentage 7.797. So overall, Colorado, you don't want to face them at home. So if you're Colorado, you hope Dallas gets upset in the first round. But here we go. We are going to have face-off here. Face-off is going to be won by Colorado. Up top now, Manson. Oh, nope, they blow the whistle. They're going to redo the face-off. All right. Face-off is going to be won in Minnesota zone. Have a little fight underneath. All right. Gerard, shot towards the net. No good. Oh, Nichushkin couldn't get it. Not Nichushkin. Duran couldn't get it, so it'll be nice try. All right, Jakob Trenin. All right, so all right. Whistle was blown, so we'll have a face-off. Don't know what it was on. A little offsides penalty. So McKinnon couldn't win it. Wild win it. They kick it up in the neutral zone. Now down into Colorado zone. Georgiev will dump it off to Kale. McCarr behind the net. Looking. Feeling the pressure. Goes back behind. Waiting for a pass to open up. Carr. Looking. Will give it off to Taves. Taves will kick it up into the neutral zone. Minnesota will intercept. Here we go. Taves intercepts what Minnesota did. Turnover. Minnesota finally in Colorado's zone, trying to get some offense going here. They only have 3 shots on goal compared to Colorado's 10. Underneath the net, Taves adding pressure underneath. Minnesota will kick it up top. Kept it in. Yes, McKinnon did get a point. He was credited on the assist. Now here comes McKinnon on the 2-on-2. McKinnon looking, shot on goal! Nathan McKinnon with the fast break goal! Woo! I think that's your answer for McKinnon's goal for a point. 2-0 Colorado. A little fast break from McKinnon on the 1-on-2. Breaks through. Sees the net. Absolutely nails it. Nothing Minnesota could have done when you got a big, fast Nathan McKinnon coming down. Pause. So Colorado is now up 2-0 on Minnesota. McKinnon with the go-ahead goal. I believe it was a Gridiron assist. So here we go, 2-0. Minnesota will have it in their own zone, trying to get something going. Now in the neutral zone. Intercepted by Colorado. Here we go. Praise up to, I believe that is Eric Johnson. Johnson looking, fired towards the goal. Intercepted by Minnesota. Nice. What's up, Jack? I believe that's Johnson now. Kicks it off to Sean Walker, who's going to take it behind Georgiev. We'll kick it up top to Nichushkin, who couldn't hang on. Intercepted. Quick breakaway. Blocked by Eric Johnson. We have a penalty coming up for, I believe, hooking. For slashing on Colorado, so Minnesota will go on the power play. Casey Middlestat committed the penalty. Middlestat committed the penalty, so it'll be 2 minutes for Minnesota. They'll be on the power play, so let's see what the PK got. Let's see. Yep, that good call there. I'll say this. I have been having my issue with the refs this year. But that was a good call. I think Colorado's just looking it over, make sure everything's good. So here we go. We'll have a face-off with inside Colorado zone. So the big man, Trenin, loses the face-off. So it'll be up top. Faber shot towards Georgiev, gloved by Alexander Georgiev. And we got a player down. Oh, who's down? Devon Taves is down. No. Oh, Taves has some blood coming off. Are they going to... That might be a 4-minute minor penalty for hooking. High stick? They're going to look at this. Devon Taves on the ice bleeding. Hopefully Taves is okay. Oh, no. Hopefully Devon... Yeah, they're calling it a major penalty. They're reviewing it right now just to double check. They did not call it on the ice, but because of blood, they're going to look back and make sure that figure out what happened here. So we have a official review. So hopefully Devon Toews is okay. Ooh. Toews is getting off. Toews hopefully will be fine. It looks like a bloody nose. The real question they're reviewing, see what happened. They want to make sure Toews, they want to make sure it was a Minnesota stick. Let's see. Yep. No penalty. It was Devon Toews got hit. Friendly fire. So overall, it's still going to be a Wild power play with 196. They're cleaning the ice of the blood spot. So Devon Toews hopefully should be okay and should be returning hopefully here. If not, hopefully he is okay. We got 10:42 in the first. Holy crap! We're not even 10 minutes in and we have 2 goals. Ooh, you love to see the offense clicking. They're just cleaning up the ice right now. It looks like they're about to be finished up here with the cleanage of the ice. So, yeah. Hopefully Toews is okay. He got hit with the stick of Cagliano. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't a wild stick. So, I like that rule. I really do. I know some people are like, why? But you see blood, you got to make sure. All right, here we go. Trennan with the face-off. Warning towards the Wild. Oh, they kicked him off, so Trennan will be still in. So the face-off is going to be won by the Wild. Here we go, up top, Faber. Underneath, couldn't get it. Cale Makar pushing toward Eriksson. Ooh, here we go. We got a 3-on-2 right here for Colorado. Kick up top towards Cagliano, who's keeping it in Minnesota zone, going behind the net. Avalanche are going to retreat. Good little 20-second kill right there. Here we go. We got Capsor coming up top, looking. He'll fire it to the opposite zone, up top towards Faber. Faber over to Boldly. Boldly looking, shot blocked by Cale Makar. He took it right on the skate. So good defense by Cale there. Boldly now looking. He's going to fire it underneath to Capsor. Back to Boldly. Boldly looking. He's going to kick it up, go underneath. Capsor fired towards Georgiev. Blocked by Georgiev. Georgiev! What happened? Did they get it in? What happened there? As of right now, they're calling it the goal light went off. What is going on? They're calling it a Minnesota goal as of right now. Georgiev went too far forward. Let's see. Review. Yep, that's a goal. Are they looking to see if there is interference here? That's clean. That's a clean goal. I think they're reviewing this for goalie interference. What are they reviewing here? Oh, they're looking for a penalty. Let's see. Oh, the Wild want a high stick on Cagliano. But the goal will stand, so it's 1-2. Georgiev got a little too far out. I'm not mad at him for that. It should have never even been on the power play if Middlestat didn't get that. But here we go. We will have a face-off one in Colorado. Turnover in the neutral zone. Here we go. Manson will play it in Colorado zone, intercepted by Minnesota. Good poke check by Sammy G. Shot towards Georgiev, covered up. So Caprizori will be credited with the goal. That's his 42nd of the year. So love Minnesota. Minnesota, I know they're looking like a pushover team this year. To be fair, they're without their captain. They have a very good young defender. They're going to be scary next year, Minnesota. They're going to be back. They just had a year off. You can get a good pick here. Heck, if you can even get in the top 15 in the lottery, too. You're not going to have a bad pick either. You can let him sit and develop. So Minnesota is in a good position here for the future. I will say that now. We got 4 people in the chat. If you guys haven't, hit that like. And if you would, I would appreciate it if you hit the sub. If not, that's cool. So, hey, I appreciate you guys being here, though. That's all I really care about. And if you haven't already, go check out the 2023-2024 hype video I made. I'll grab the link for that and pin it for you guys. If you're, for you fellow Avalanche fans. Something to get you hyped up for the playoffs, so I'm going to pin that. Go hit that link if you want to go watch a little fun hype video for you guys. And if you guys want to share out with the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Hey, shout out to you. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'll be having Colorado Avalanche videos, streams, and shorts for you guys. Hype videos heading into the playoffs, so you love to see it. Oh, yeah. Might I mention, Nathan MacKinnon is tied for the most assists in franchise history. Hey, Australia. Appreciate it, Eli. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. I feel bad. I love the little fun that happens between former teammates. You love to see it. Just shows it's bigger than a game. They build friendships and stuff. So love it. But here we go. This morning there's he planted flowers on his car. Oh, and the tire's taken off, chained to the side. All right, here we go. We will have a face-off in Minnesota Zone 1 by the Wild. Trying to get a little push here, poke check from the Avalanche. Quick shot towards Georgiev, covered up by Georgiev. So, overall, Minnesota's starting to find their skates, starting to push the puck towards Georgiev. 2 back-to-back face-offs in the Avalanche zones, 2 shots. So you love to see it. Watching the NBA right now, so I'll keep checking in on McKinnon. Need him for one more point for my bet. Hey, I'll let you know if he hits it. But, hey, looking so far so good. First period, 2 points. Love to see it. Shot towards Georgiev's wide. Sammy G will kick it up towards the neutral zone. Couldn't get it out. Here we go, Minnesota. Looking. Kick it underneath. Back up top. Shot towards Georgiev is wide again. Val Nichushkin trying to get it out. Couldn't do it. Underneath now. Trying to get the redirect. Minnesota's having a good offensive shift here. Keeps it in. Makar now has the puck. Makar is going to try and clear this. Brings it up in the neutral zone. Makar into Minnesota zone. Will kick it underneath the net towards Pearson. Middlestat now underneath. Back swing back around. Minnesota will clear it up in the neutral zone. So both teams are making a line shift right now. Trenner now, the third or fourth line, the third line is out. Trenner adding pressure now here. Ross Houghton trying to, with the turnover, Houghton looking shot towards the goal, blocked by Minnesota. He'll take it back in the neutral zone. He'll kick it off to Sean Walker. Walker couldn't get any grip behind it, but gets it towards Trennan. Trennan now brings it up underneath the net, knocks it underneath towards Colton, who couldn't get there in time. But Trennan to Colton. Colton now in a little up top. Walker underneath, shot gloved by the Wild, so it'll be face off down there. So we got a 2-1 game, 7:41 left to go in the period. So upcoming NHL schedule tomorrow, Vegas at Edmonton. That's going to be a good one. And then you got Friday, Carolina at St. Louis. Saturday, the Battle of New York. And then I cannot see the last one. But the Avs have a big matchup coming up with the Winnipeg Jets. So here we go. We are going to have the puck's in the neutral zone. Minnesota's going to take it. 3-on-2. Shot towards Georgiev. Blocked by Georgiev. McKinnon will kick it up towards Jonathan Drouin. Couldn't get it. Shot towards Georgiev again is blocked by Manson. They're having a good offensive strike versus this first row with the first line of offensive players. Defensively, it's still the third line with Johnson and Manson and I'm blanking. Girard up there. Now McKinnon now is going to make a push. He dumps it off to his best friend, Jonathan Drouin. Drouin back underneath towards Lehkonen. Trey Lehkonen couldn't find a defender. They were changing. So he gets it towards Drouin. Drouin to Taves. Taves back to McCarr. To McKinnon. McKinnon looking. Shot towards the goal is deflected by Minnesota. So it'll be out, down in Colorado zone. Both lines will have a change. Cale McCarr will bring the puck up for Colorado. Kick it off to, I believe that is Taves, who will kick it up into Minnesota zone. We have a scruff for the puck. That is up top now. McCarr shot underneath, wide. Oh, Cale's due for a goal, and you just feel it coming. I don't think he has had one since last Sunday versus the Predators. Here we go. McCarr brings it into the offensive zone, loses his stick. So the Wild will intercept, and they'll bring it up. We have a little 2-on-4 pass underneath the net and keep it down under. It'll be up top. That'll allow Trennan to get it. We'll try and get it cleared. Minnesota intercepts. Caugiano will take it away with the turnover. Caugiano tries to get up top into the neutral zone. Colton will kick it into the neutral zone, so the Avs get a partial shift here. Now they'll get the full shift they want going. Caugiano's putting pressure on Minnesota in their own zone. So here we go. We'll have a advancement of the puck here into Colorado zone. That is Manson to Girard. Girard tries to get it cleared. Cannot. Got a little frenzy down in the corner. Up top now, Minnesota will take it. Shot towards Georgiev. Right to him. Georgiev will cover it up. So it'll be a face-off in Colorado zone. 5:11 left to go. Appreciate everyone who is in the chat, chilling, relying on me for their Colorado Avalanche. I'm just some guy from Wisconsin, so I appreciate this. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Y'all are killing it today. We got 7 subs, started off with 4. I appreciate it. I'm just a guy who's trying to build up a hockey channel as well as his football one. So if you guys are into football, I do cover the Green Bay Packers, Wisconsin Badgers for football, college, Badgers, Packers, of course, NFL. So if you want to go check that out as well, you can. You just hit my channel and scroll all the way down, and you'll hit Cheese Empire. That's my main channel. But the goal is to eventually make this main channel, y'all. I got you. That's the goal. Because I'm starting to fall in love with hockey more than football at this rate, especially with all the new rule changes of the NFL. I do want to stream the McKinnon-McDavid matchup coming up here next Thursday, so I should be live for that next. If you guys don't see me, of course, before then. But I want to get this one in the first stream in, let you guys be introduced before the playoffs to me. So, hello, I am Hayden. I'll be covering your Colorado Avalanche. Doing this on my own time. I would honestly be doing this even with or without the support, but the support does help, and it means a lot to me and shows that you guys are enjoying this, and it motivates me even more to do more and learn and grow even more. So I appreciate it. You reckon McKinnon will get 1 point? I honestly hope so, based on how the game's going. Even if you can get something going offensively, he doesn't need another goal. You just need a point. And especially in a very, very close, tight heart race right now, I think McKinnon will. I hope he does, but I cannot guarantee it. I think he will. I think he'll have a 3-4 point night. All right, here we go. Colorado will win the faceoff. Madsen will try to get it clear. Can't. Minnesota keeps it in Colorado zone. Minnesota under the net. Looking. Can't find nothing. Good defense by Colorado to prevent a pass. Girard is all over him. Trying to get a poke check. Valve Nichushkin check comes in to help. Gets the puck back in the neutral zone, so that's good for Colorado. Couldn't go back in, or it would have been offsides. Back into Minnesota zone now. Val Nichushkin is putting pressure on the Wild. You love to see it. That's something that Val does that people don't realize is what he can do to help prevent, to help allow a line shift is keep the pressure up. so you don't have a fast break, a 1-on-3, a 1-on-4. So that's what Val does, which you love. But Makar will kick it up top towards the net. I believe that is Lehkonen and Duran. Duran will kick it off to McKinnon. McKinnon's shot blocked by Minnesota, is tipped off, and it will be up in Minnesota zone. Fight for the puck. That will be cleared down in Avalanche zone. Makar will take it here, kick it back out to Devon Taves. Taves up to McKinnon. McKinnon now looking for a burst of speed. McKinnon shot towards the goal, blocked by Minnesota. So now you have a line change for the defenseman. Johnson keeps it in. Lehkonen will foul underneath. Minnesota will kick it up. Here we go. We'll probably have a line change here from Colorado here if they can get a crucial turnover. Minnesota kicks it underneath towards Georgiev. Shot blocked high and wide. Now here we go. I believe that Duran couldn't hold on. We have a turnover. Shot towards Georgiev's wide to the left. Trennan now underneath trying to get the puck with Duhaime. Trennan looking, gets control, tries to kick it out, gets it out, but Minnesota kicks it back in. We have a fight towards the puck with Walker. Minnesota shot towards Georgiev's, tipped by, I believe that is Ross Colton. Here we go. Trennan now will kick it off to Colton. Colton underneath the net for around the world, as I call it. Trennan's tripped up, so he couldn't get there in time. So it'll be a little... Ooh, here we go. Minnesota's going on a push. Bring it in the zone, underneath the net. Manson's there waiting for it. Manson will kick it up top into the neutral zone. I believe that is... Who is that? Who's there? I can't see the number. Whoo! We got to fight for the puck. Cagliano's fighting for it now. Minnesota takes it back. So I'm loving what I'm seeing here underneath. Delayed penalty, so Minnesota's is pulled the goalie. They're trying to get a little goal here. Colorado, you just want Georgiev. There you go. Georgiev touches it, so Minnesota will go on the power play. Joel. So Joel Giratini, I'm just going to call him Joel just so you guys know. Power play is on Chris Wagner's called for the penalty for physically tackling his guy down. So Minnesota will go on a 2-minute power play here. So here we go. It's been a minute since we had a shorthanded goal, though. I'm trying to manifest something. So let's see what the Colorado power kill can do here. Trennan will be in the faceoff. You got Trennan, Nichushkin, Kale, and I believe Sean Walker on your power play kill. So here we go up top. Faber underneath towards Boldly. Boldly up top towards Faber. Faber underneath towards Georgiev. Gloved. So it'll be a face-off here. 10 seconds off the power play. You got 1:58 left in the first quarter and 1:51 on the power play. So a 7-second difference. So you got that going for you. We have been live for almost an hour here. Shout out to everyone in Minnesota will win it, but Trennan will clear it down the ice. So Colorado will get a change here. Here we go. We got Minnesota pushing the puck. I believe that is Duhaime trying to add pressure to Faber. Faber will kick it off to Zakul, cleared by Cale Makar, so that'll go back down underneath. Good poke check by Makar. Lehkonen will pursue to try and add pressure, so they can't get anything fancy going. Cap will kick it up to Zuck, but they were offside, so we got an offside play on Minnesota. So it'll be a face-off at the center ice. So Colorado looking way better this knocking on wood, looking way better this penalty kill than they did the last one. Of course, the last one resulted in the goal with the 42nd goal of Creel. So here we go. Cagliano will be in on the face-off. Face-off won by Minnesota. Faber has it around center ice. Faber will kick it in. intercepted by Colorado. Back out towards Boldly, who will take it back at center ice in the neutral zone. Boldly knock it off to Kale. Not Kale McCarr, but Kale Goopstress. Back to Boldly. Boldly to Faber. Faber looking. Kick it off all the way to Zuck, who will kick it down underneath. Intercepted by Sammy G. Sammy G will get it to McCarr, who will kick it all the way down the ice for 41 seconds left. So Zuck will kick it in towards Georgiev. Georgiev will give it out underneath to Eric Johnson. Johnson fighting for it with Erickson. Minnesota gets it now. Boldly looking to take it up top. He does. Chris Holm will look back to Boldly. Boldly underneath towards Cap. Cap looking back up to Chris. Chris to Zuck. Zuck towards Georgiev, and that's a goal. They were, honestly, gotta give credit there. They were very physical underneath, down. Chris Wagner will come out of the box, but I gotta give credit to Minnesota here. Nothing Georgiev could have done when Eric Johnson's getting out physical. Nichushkin's getting out physical down in center ice. So nothing Georgiev really could have done there. The Habs just got out down at that last few seconds. Minnesota just out-muscled them. So it's 2-2, probably heading into the first intermission. So Matt Boley, 27th goal of the year. Face off with 15 seconds left. Will go into Avalanche zone. Georgiev will send it out to Devon Taves. Taves will kick it off to Lehkonen. Lehkonen with the turnover. Minnesota try to keep it in. Lecky just kicks it up to Duran. Duran pass towards McKinnon is intercepted, and that'll be the end of the first intermission. So at end of first, it is 2-2. So we'll be heading into the first intermission. So end of first, 2-2. What I want to see from Colorado, it seemed like defensively they started getting sloppy there at the end. It's the penalty kill defense has showing its ugly head again. They were so good versus the McDavid line, not allowing a single goal when they had the 3 power plays, and then versus Dallas allowed every single one. And then here versus Minnesota, Minnesota's 2 for 2 on the power on the power play, so you hate to see it. Just got to play better. That's what you got to do here, Colorado. Offensively, it seems like we couldn't get anything going here at the end of the first. You got to do better there, but shout out to McKinnon, who has 2 points on the night already. 1 goal for him. Arturi Lehkonen with a point and a goal, so love to see that from Arturi as well, but got to do better here. So we got around 17 minutes till the second period will start. You know what your guys' thoughts so far of this? What needs to change? What needs to be done? Type of thing. I would say this though. Offensively, it's there. The offense is there. Two goals in the first. You'd love to see it, but one thing you gotta do. One thing you gotta do that's way better is work on the penalty kill. That's one thing that's been showing up these past 2 games that you need to improve on. It's a penalty kill. Other than that, defensively, you got to clean up the turnovers. So they've been having turnover after turnover after turnover. So you got to clean up the turnovers as well. So got some stuff you got to do, work out. So we shall see how this goes in the second period. Which they got to do some turnarounds. But you cannot blame Georgiev for those 2 goals, though. The first one, you can blame more. But the second one, I don't even blame him when you're getting out-muscled. You're 0 for 5 on penalty kill over the last 2 games. And needless to say, what's going on? You have to fix it, but you got to give credit to Cale Makar, who tied his own record for most points in a season by a defenseman in franchise history. One more and he'll overtake himself, which is funny. The biggest thing here is you're just getting out-muscled. Also, too, shout out Jonathan Drouin, who has set a new career high in points with 54. He was credited with that. Nathan MacKinnon. I believe he was the one that passed it up to him. So shout out to Drouin there. But the penalty kill has to change. If I'm Jared Bednar, the biggest thing I'm going to try and improve before the playoffs is the penalty kill. You cannot have a penalty kill like this if you face Winnipeg in the first round. If you face whoever you face in the first round, you cannot have a penalty kill like this. Odds are it's going to be the Winnipeg Jets, but this is not okay because you got a lot of good players out there in Winnipeg as well, and they'll take advantage of it. And if you do get past the first round and you're going against the second best penalty kill, the power play unit at all in the playoffs, and the Edmonton Oilers, you also have to do a good job on that as well. You got to have good penalty kill. Offensively, power play, first one didn't go your way, but the second one you had a good pass from McKinnon to Leckie. So power play isn't an issue here. Offensively, you just got to put more pressure on them, get more shots down underneath. I'll say this, they have been better with too many passes tonight compared to the past few games, so give credit there. Let McKinnon keep doing his thing. He is on a mission tonight with the first beautiful pass to Leckie and then his own breakaway goal. So you let Nate do his thing as well. So the Art Ross trophy as of right now is 139 for Nikita Khrushchev. Nathan MacKinnon 135, and Connor McDavid is 130. It's basically going to come down to Nikita and Nathan MacKinnon. So MacKinnon, if he can even get one more, bring it within 3, that'll be huge. If he can bring it within 2, that'll be huge tonight. And then you got a nice 3 days off days. Of course, you're missing Mikko Rantanen. So offensively, you're not going to be fully there, but if you're at least put up defensively, do a better job there, it'll help as well. We got 12 minutes until the second period begins, so you got a lot of work to do as well. But overall, let's go over some overall stats here. Let me pull up. So, as of right now, the Nashville Predators and let's go over some scores around the league today. We'll go over it. We got today, I'll do the finals now and then update you guys as they come. So Tampa Bay beats Columbus 5-2. Panthers beat the Senators 2-0. The Islanders beat the Rangers 4-2. Capitals beat the Red Wings 2-1. Maple Leafs beat the Devils 5-2. Hurricane beat the Bruins 4-1. Canadians beat the Flyers 9-3. The Jets and Predators are tied 3-3, 32 seconds in the third period, so that's going to probably head into overtime. And then you got the Sabres and the Stars. Stars are up 3-2 on the Sabres. Come on, Buffalo. Of course, 2-2 here. And then first period, Seattle's up on Arizona 2-0. The Kings are up on the Ducks 1-0. And then the Sharks and Flames starts at 9:30. Tomorrow your games are the Blackhawks and Blues, Golden Knights and Oilers, and Coyotes Canucks. Then the next Avalanche game will be Friday, where they face depending on what happens with me, I may or may not be live. Next game is I lied, Saturday at 3 o'clock. First, the Winnipeg Jets, And then you got Sunday, April 14th versus the Vegas Golden Knights. And then Thursday, April 18th versus the Oilers. I can for sure do the Oilers game at 8:30 again. So that'll be for sure my next live stream. The Jets are maybe, and same with the Golden Knights. But I will say this. Oh, yeah, that's the score report. So let's go into some stats. So, of course, the score is 2-2. Shots on goal for the Avalanche. You have shots by McKinnon 4. Cale Makar has 3 shots. Arturi Lehkonen with 1. Andrew Caggiano with 1. And Sam Girard with 1. You got Zach Praise with 1. Devon Taves with 1. Chris Wagner with 1. And Sean Walker with 1. Gorgiev has 13 shots on goal and 11 saves. 2 goals allowed. Save percentage 8.46. So 13 shots, 2 saves. Of course, those 2 goals allowed came in the thing. Colorado has 14 shots with 2 goals allowed by Minnesota. The 2 goals went to, of course, Matt Bodley, who has a goal assist, so he has 2 points. And then Zakia has 2 assists with 2 points. Krill has the other goal. So, and then McKinnon and Lehkonen has the 2 goals for the Avalanche. So you got that. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here the second period. First off, stay off the power play as much as you can. Honestly, that's what you need to do. But if you do go on it, your power kill, your penalty kill has to be better. I will say that now. Also, too, the Nashville Predators are in the Stanley Cup playoffs, so they'll probably be facing Dallas, I'm guessing, first round. I'm hoping for, because they are a very hot team right now, and you want them facing the Stars if you're an Avalanche fan. Because you want the Stars gone, we'll face the Jets. So expect me to stream Avalanche versus Winnipeg Jets. So yeah. Let's see what. Hopefully I'm hoping this turns around here. So it's gonna get interesting. Interesting. But hopefully we can pick it up this second intermission. Also, too, Alex Ovechkin is closing in on the great Wayne Gretzky. Alex Ovechkin had a goal, which is his 30th, but helps him close in on the Wayne Gretzky thing. He can get it too. I don't think he's gonna retire until he gets it. Honestly, Ovechkin's gonna go until he beats it. So my question is, this is for any New York fan out there, what's more popular, the Rangers or the Islanders? Will you be showing the game after the... I would not be showing the game, but if you ask, will I be showing the game after this as well? No, but I will be calling the game after the first intermission. I'll be here until it's either a shootout or overtime or a win or loss. So I'll be here all game. so you don't got to worry. I will not be showing this game if you were asking about that. I just can't do that because of copyright rules and regulations, but I will be here the whole time. 5 people in the chat. Shout out to the 5 people. I appreciate you guys. So the Flyers winless in 8 games. Ooh, not the best time to get cold like this. Basically starting to take themselves out of the playoff race, I see. So after today's game, Islanders have an 85% chance. The Red Wings 37, Penguins 34, Capitals 38, and Flyers 6%. So it looks like the Philadelphia Flyers are taking themselves up. Pepsi over Coke. I got both, honestly. Right now, I got the Pepsi case open. I honestly could go for either or. It doesn't matter to me. If I had to pick, I'm probably picking Coke because it goes better with whiskey than Pepsi. But I like them both. It's just a cola to me. As of right now, Western Conference-wise, Dallas will face Vegas. Of course, Colorado and Winnipeg the Jets will face. Did not see the other ones. I'm going to change it to period 2 for you guys. P2. I can make this capital, right? How do I do this? I know it's on here. I do it. Oh, here we go. Uppercase. There we go. Honestly, I'm in either or. It's just that the local grocery store here had like a 3 for $5 sale. So no 2 for $5. You buy 2 like 12 packs of like the any soda product, then you get like 3 free. So like someone in my family went out and just bought a bunch of it. Like one day she came back with Coke. The other day she had a case of Pepsi. The Pepsi case was open when I went down to grab it, and so I just grabbed what was open. Didn't want to open up another one. Like I know every morning when I'm going to work at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I'll always be drinking a soda. And starting tomorrow, I'll be having the last Pepsi. There's only one more left, and I'm saving that for the morning. Of course, once I finish that, I got a water here somewhere I'll be drinking. What result will it be in regulation? Hopefully a 4-2 Colorado Avalanche win with another Nathan MacKinnon point. I feel a Andrew Cogliano assist to Ross Colt. No, to a Trennan goal. And I feel like the other goal is going to be a MacKinnon assist up top to Cale Makar for the one-timer from Makar. That's my prediction. Anonymous. Mr. 56. That's my results prediction. The Avalanche are trying to snap a 2-game streak. You would love to snap it here before you have some rest. Hopefully, Mikko Rantanen will be able to play. You don't want to rush him, of course. You do got a nice little break until Saturday when you play next, so you don't got to worry about playing until Saturday, which is going to be big for Colorado. But you don't want to rush it as well. Ooh, excuse me. Shout out to everyone in the chat if you guys haven't already. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it if you did hit that like, sub. It would mean a lot to me, but at the end of the day, if you want to do it, you can do it. Like I said, I'm just doing this to help entertain you guys, give you guys a fan perspective here, because you got the radio announcers and stuff, but you got like the ESPN who really don't show emotions. Sometimes will favor a player over a team, and if you want to just see a fan reaction to it, that's why I'm here. All right, we are back with Hockey Night, as they're calling it. Start of the second period. 2-2. Avalanche are 48-24-6 record-wise heading into it. 37-31 and I believe 6 for the Wild. So Colorado here, you want to try and get offensively, go back on the attack like you were starting off strong in that first period. Defensively, just clean up the minor mistakes like the turnovers. Also, to just start being key with stopping the power play. And then on that first goal, Georgiev slid too far out. Tried to get back quick, just wasn't there. And then the second play, you got Johnson and Nichushkin getting out physical. Matt Bodley, you got to give him credit there because he absolutely pinned Nichushkin from even trying to break that up. So you got to give credit here. And we have face-off won by Minnesota. Colorado will try to get it in the neutral zone. Georgiev will just tip it off to Sammy G. Sammy G will Nichushkin into the neutral zone. Minnesota will play it in their own zone. Try to build something up here. But that, I believe that is Praise putting pressure on. Up top, Sammy G is there to intercept. But Val Nichushkin and Praise is going to clear it into the neutral zone. Middlestat now is going to kick off to Nichushkin. Nichushkin looking, fires up top. Torres, Duran to Kale. Kale looking, surveying, sends it underneath. Blocked by Minnesota. Devon Taves with the rebound. Here we go now. Taves to Duran. Duran out to Taves. Back up underneath to McKinnon. McKinnon, shot towards the goal is gloved by Minnesota. So starting off, this is what you want. Let your offense build up. Good passing, good feeding towards the net, taking the shots on the net as well, hoping to try and find something to open up. So far, so good for Colorado. Continue this. First minute in. Jared Bednar, 8th season as the Avalanche, 600 points percentage. Oh, yeah, and Stanley Cup champion coach. So Jonathan Drouin will be in the face-off. Wild gets kicked out. So we'll have another face-off here. Drouin's face-off is going to be the face-off here. They kicked Drouin out. Nathan McKinnon will come in now. Face-off 1, Colorado 11, Minnesota 10. So pretty even, actually. We'll see if Colorado can keep that edge up. But face-off is going to be won by... It's in Minnesota's zone. Minnesota, they're fighting for it. Minnesota will coming up to try and get that puck cleared. Couldn't get it. Arturi Lehkonen adding to the scrum. Drouin will kick it off to McKinnon. McKinnon now looking. Kick it underneath towards Lehkonen. Couldn't hang on to it. Lehkonen will kick it underneath around. That will be passed towards Drouin. Drouin to McKinnon. McKinnon looking. Surveying. Gets poke check. McKinnon now underneath the net. Looking will kick it up towards Cale Makar, who will keep it in, back around. And I believe that is McKinnon who will send it back underneath towards the net, which is intercepted by Minnesota. Minnesota will get the clear and the change that they are desperately looking for. Colorado also gets a change, so here we go. We have, I believe that is Drouin, not Drouin. I'm blinking on his name. Duhaime and Drouin. I don't like that. Shot puck is up in the netting, so we'll have a face off. Duhaime and Drouin. I'm just glad they're not on the same line. The real question is, when Gabe is back feeling himself, out of that, hopefully at the end of next season, where do you put him? If you bring back Jonathan Drouin. But here we go. Colton will take the face off. Sean Walker will try to center it. Nothing there. So Minnesota is going to come down. Trenner tries to poke check it, but they keep it down. Sean Walker will kick it up ice into Minnesota's zone. Duhaime will take it behind the net. Duhaime could hang on to the puck, but there is a fight for it behind the net. Colton's trying to poke check that thing. Couldn't get it now, and it's going to be shot towards Georgiev just a little wide, and we got an icing call. I think that's the first icing of the game. So we'll have a face-off down here in Minnesota zone. So here we go. McKinnon, the first line is back out there. McKinnon will be out there facing off. McKinnon does not win the face-off. Minnesota will try to clear that. That pass is intercepted by Taves. It gets kicked out. Now we got a 2-on-1 here for Minnesota, but we got a whistle blown. Here, what is the penalty? 2 minutes for hooking by Boldly, so it'll be a Colorado power play right here. You got to take over. Right here's my prediction. The Cale Makar goal. Yep. Held Devon Toews from getting that puck, so it'll be a 2-minute power play here for Colorado. My prediction, McKinnon will feed it up top for Cale for the one-timer for the goal. Matt Boldly for holding. So 2 minutes here. Jonathan Drouin will face it off. You got McKinnon, Lehkonen. So face-off is going to be won by Colorado. Cale up top kicks it out to McKinnon. McKinnon looking. Tells Cale to go back up top. He gives it to Cale. Cale underneath to Lehkonen. Lehkonen back up top to Cale. Cale looking. He'll send it back to Jonathan Drouin. Jonathan Drouin. McKinnon's calling for the one-timer. One-timer by McKinnon. Blocked. You could predict that based on how he was saying, give me the puck. Now we'll have a little clear here by Minnesota. So Cale will go back and play that. 1:28 left to go on the power play. Cale Makar will bring it up ice now. Cale pushing. Cale with some speed. Loses control of it, but luckily the Avs are there to fight for it. A fight in the corner. Great power play. Great kill right now by Minnesota, wasting that clock down to 1:06. Finally, the puck gets loose, and Nichushkin will try to get it out, at least, of the scrum underneath. Drouin couldn't hang on. Nichushkin's sticks break, so you got a 4-on-4 situation here, and Minnesota will clear it. So go down, get a line shift. Gorgiev will kick it up to Cale Makar. Cale will send it on over to Jonathan Drouin. Drouin will give it back to Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon now trying to get burst of speed to Jonathan Drouin. Drouin back to Taves. Taves underneath to Arturi Lehkonen. Lecky looking, couldn't get what he wanted. Up top to McKinnon. McKinnon will give it off to Taves. Taves looking towards McKinnon. That pass a little wide for what McKinnon wanted. He wanted the one-timer. McKinnon trying to play it out here. Dumps off to Drouin. Drouin up to Taves. Taves will send it down underneath. McKinnon's shot hit the side of the net. McKinnon up top towards Lehkonen. Puck loose. It'll go back up. Taves will take control here. He'll send it off to Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon back to Taves. Taves. Montes to Drouin. Drouin back up to Taves. Taves looking back to Drouin. Drouin pass underneath towards Val. Nichushkin isn't there. Val will send it on up to Taves. Von Taves full strength here for Minnesota. Taves shot wide. Minnesota will take control, and Colorado will make a change here. I believe that it's Taves fighting for it with Ross Colton trying to help him out. Taves, good poke check now. Here comes Trenin. Trenin will bring it up. Jakob Trenin behind the net will try to get it off to Duhaime. Duhaime looking, shot towards the goal. It's blocked, tipped up in the air. Manson will come down with it. Here comes Colorado. Colton now. Oh, tried to get it past in there. Couldn't get the pass off how he wanted to Manson. Manson up top to Gerard. Gerard shot. Where's the puck? Underneath to Gerard. Gerard couldn't hold on. That is a clear in the neutral zone, so Colton will give it off to Manson. We have a line change coming up. Manson will kick it down in the zone. Trennan will chase it with Andrew Calagiano off the bench. Andrew fighting for it underneath. Where's the tripping? No penalty called. Minnesota's trying to desperately clear that puck, and they get it cleared, but that's going to be icing. So we'll have a face-off here in the neutral zone. 6 people in the chat, 7 likes. I appreciate every single person who has subscribed. You guys mean a lot to me. And the 5 people in the chat, I appreciate you. So we'll have a face-off here. Colorado, I love what I'm seeing offensively. Defensively, really hadn't seen it because of the power play. But we'll see what happens here. Drouin, the first line is back out there. They're on a 3-minute shift. A couple of them are, the defensemen. So you got to take advantage here. Kill, one-timer, goal! Cale Makar with the one-timer. And that is a 3-2 Avalanche lead. Let's go. Your boy predicted that too. Cale Makar, one-timer. Absolutely beautiful. He was due for that goal too. Great puck placement in the top left corner of that net. Got it all around them. Beautiful goal by Cale Makar. All hail Cale, y'all. So Makar makes it a 3-2 lead. That's the 20th goal this season. 3rd point of tonight. So Cale Makar is having himself a great night. Now here we go. I got to update the score. Makar behind the net now. Will take his time. Let some stuff develop. He'll kick it up to Jonathan Drouin. Drouin will bring it up towards Arturi Lehkonen. Lehkonen looking, fighting for it at the neutral zone. Turnover by Minnesota, but poke check by Cale Makar, who will get off to Devon Taves. Taves up to McKinnon. McKinnon now trying to find something. Kicks it underneath. Couldn't get the power he wanted to send it behind the net. Now he sends it back. That'll be a turnover, and we'll have a line change here for the Avalanche. Delayed penalty here for Colorado as well, so Minnesota brings off the goalies at an extra attacker. So just get the puck. And we have a dump off. So here we go. We'll have a push here from Minnesota. Colorado with the poke check. Val Nichushkin's adding pressure here. Minnesota's not getting what they want because of Big Val. Pushing them all the way back behind the net. You have Middlestat stepping up as well. Delay penalty. Wasting a lot of time. Nothing's really getting going here. So great job by Colorado adding pressure. Now, Minnesota got to get back on side. Here we go. They're finally in Colorado's zone, and Colorado will get the puck. So we will head to a power play by the Minnesota Wild. Nathan McKinnon will head to the box. So you got 2 minutes of Nate to catch his breath. So if you can have a good power play kill and you have that right when he comes up, give it to him. He's going to be looking with a burst of speed. So 3-2. When we come back, we'll have a power play here by the Wild. I love that. Oh. Hold up, yo. Here we go. We gotta. Oh, I ask, please let our penalty kill be better this time. We're over 5 in the last 2 games, man. Come on, please, please. That's all I ask. Give me a good penalty kill, man. I don't ask for much. I just want a good penalty kill here. But overall, great play offensively, starting off strong. I'm loving what I'm seeing, though. Better for Colorado coming out. Defensively, really didn't have much there. And the only time you did go on defense so far this period was when there was a delay penalty. So, and even in that delay penalty, Nichushkin adding pressure, couldn't really get anything going with the extra attacker out there, which gives me hope for a good power play defense here coming up. So hopefully that delay penalty situation is going to be better. All right, here we go. We are back from commercial break. 3-2, 12:23 left to go in the second intermission. In the second period, not intermission. So overall, though, good offense starting off. Let's see how they do on the penalty kill. See if, hopefully, they can finally get themselves going. They just need one penalty kill here, and I feel like this top penalty kill would be back. Faber, back to kill, shot towards Georgiev. No good. Another shot. Ooh, they're getting there, but the shots could not connect. So we'll have a whistle here, probably for the movage of the net, it looks like. So 1:45 left to go in the power play. Georgiev is just readjusting his stuff, his helmet. So what happened? All right. Nate wanted a holding there, and then I think he took his anger out, and that's how he got in the box, it looks like. So, yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. Probably let the ref heard about it. Ref didn't like that, so that's why he's in the box. Trennan will be up for the face-off. Face-off is going to be won by Minnesota. Faber looking, jukes out Caggiano up to Zale. Good block by, I believe that is Gerard, who will kick it up into the Minnesota zone, and we'll have a change here for Colorado. Faber will kick it out to Zuck. They'll bring it up underneath now. Here we go. We'll have Cap bringing it up for Minnesota. He already has one goal on the power play. Quick attempt towards Georgiev. Wasn't there. Kick it back up top. Boldly back to Zuck. Zuck to Boldly. Back up. One-timer from Faber. No good. Georgiev couldn't grab the glove, but knocked out by Colorado. So it'll be a back down into Minnesota's zone. Good job by the defense there of Colorado getting that out when Georgiev couldn't grab a hold of the puck. So we have pressure here. Boldly will bring it up. Boldly, full head of steam, looking for a behind pass. Knocked down by Taves. Colorado looking to get the clear. They cannot. Faber keep his in. Boldly now, bring it back up. With Taves in his face. Kicks it underneath the Cap. Cap over to Zuck. Zuck looking. He's going to try and see if he can get something underneath. Does not get it back up to Cap. Cap shot towards Georgiev's, blocked off of his helmet, it looks like. All right, Boldly underneath to Zuck. Zuck towards the goal. Cleared by Colorado. 13 seconds left in the power play. 10, 9, 8. So here we go. Chris Holm will bring it up. He'll kick it underneath towards Ross. Ross will try to get it clear. Nathan McKinnon is back on the ice. So full strength here. Good power play kill. Minnesota had their chance. Nathan McKinnon trying to get the puck, could not. But we have Taves who kicks it up into Minnesota's own first line. At least of the forwards are out there. Defensemen are still trying to get a rotation going back to the normal. Here we go. We got Gridiron trying to fight for it in the neutral zone. Could not. Johnson takes a hit. Gets it up in the neutral zone, but took a big hit. Avalanche trying to get something going. They finally get it. Duran. Ooh, Nichushkin is down. Not Nichushkin. Johnson. I saw the 3. My bad. Johnson took a huge hit. Luckily, he's up in ice skating on his own, which is good to see, but he's going to probably head out for evaluation. So Manson will come in for Johnson here. And we will head to commercial break. I'll say this. First penalty kill since Friday. Good job there. A lot of chances Minnesota did have down low, but Georgiev and the defense kept that up, kept that out away from Georgiev as much as they could. Added pressure. Really didn't have the shot that they wanted from up top with the one-timers as well, which you love to see. So overall, good penalty kill. Love to see it. Now, let's see what they can do here 5-on-5. Hopefully get another goal here heading into the intermission. But if not, you're up 3-2. I'll gladly take that as well. All right, come on. Let's get back. Come on, ESPN. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Did McKinnon get a point? No, he did not. Cale Makar got the goal, and I believe it was an assist from Duran, so I think he had the other point. All right, I think we are coming back from commercial. As of right now, back to the thing. Dallas will face Vegas, Winnipeg will face Colorado, Vancouver will face Nashville, and Edmonton will face the Kings. All right, and then these Rangers, Washington, and that's all I saw. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right. So we are back. Nathan MacKinnon so far has 2 points, which is good to see. But here we go. We'll have a face-off with Jakob Trenin, the big physical man you acquired from Nashville at the deadline. All right, Minnesota wins this. They'll do Manson trying to put pressure. Minnesota keeps it in, kicks it down by Georgiev, and that is Sammy G will grab that, try to bring something up here. Sammy G in the neutral zone will kick it up into Minnesota zone, bounce off the glass. Trenin now has it. Trenin behind the goal, and a fight in the corner. Minnesota comes up with it, but Trenin and Duhaime's giving it pressure. Underneath now, Minnesota is finally going to be able to clear into the neutral zone, but Sammy G comes up with it inside Colorado zone. He'll kick it up top towards a fresh, I believe that is Ross Colton, and then the shot towards Georgiev is gloved. So it's a 8:57 left to go in the second period. Oh, overtime. Who won this? Winnipeg wins in overtime versus Nashville. So this is a big win for Colorado because right now you are trying to fight for home ice versus the Jets. Of course, you do play them, which is going to be a huge matchup on Saturday. Trying to fight for home ice in that race. So Middlestat is going to be in on the face-off. Kick out the Wild. So here we go. We'll have face-off in Colorado zone. It's going to be won by the Avalanche. Colton will try to get it up. Could not turn over in the own zone. But Colorado comes up with it. Casey Middlestat now on the 2-on-2, bringing up numbers now. Middlestat heads up, dumps it off to, I believe that is Duhaime, off to Sean Walker. Walker's going to take it. He trips over himself. Kicks it back underneath towards the net. Intercepted by Minnesota, but Colorado keeping it in. Middlestat kick it up top. No one there to pick it up, so it'll be go back all the way down to Colorado zone. Fighting for the puck all the way down in there. Somehow the puck gets knocked into the Wild zone, so we'll have probably a change here. Up top now. Here we go. Minnesota's fighting for it. Walker behind the net. They call it icing, which I do not agree with, actually, on that one. Because you had number 23 right there with EJ going skate for skate. You could have had a high stick on Eric Johnson as well. But we'll have a face-off here with our first line getting in there. All right. Jonathan Drouin couldn't win the face-off, so Minnesota wins it. They'll try to kick it out, but Jonathan Drouin keeps in and kicks off to MacKinnon. MacKinnon streaking towards the goal. Shot is no good. Blocked, but Arturi Lekkonen's fighting for the puck right now underneath. I believe that is Drouin tried to kick it underneath. Minnesota intercepts. So Minnesota, with pressure coming from this first line, keeping it in their own zone, gets it to the neutral zone. So Minnesota can try and clear to get a change here, but I think they're going to want to push this. They get a partial change onside here, so into Avalanche zone. Cale Makar will send it down to Jonathan Drouin, who was kicking up to MacKinnon, who could not get control of it in the neutral zone. Wild will take it back to there. Well, Colorado gets a change. Now Arturi Lekkonen will head off to the bench. Now here we go. We have a little push here. Makar on the defense sends that shot up wide into the netting. So we'll have a face-off down here in Colorado zone. Alexander Georgiev, honestly, he's been playing good. 5-on-5, tracking everything. You can't blame him for those 2 goals. The one goal, he had to come forward just to block, or it would have been it. And then you had an unfortunate bounce. But the second one, it's not his fault that both defenders got out-muscled. in front of him, so you can't blame it at all. Shot towards Georgiev is blocked by Sammy G. Sammy G trying to get that puck around to Manson. Manson kicks it up towards Jakob, but we got to race for the puck. Icing is going to be waved off due to Caggiano. We have an interception here, I believe, up top. This fourth line trying to fight for it. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Caggiano fighting for it underneath. Chris Wagner is also down there, giving trouble to this wild line right now. Here we go. Minnesota's going to bring it up. And that's going to be kicked down for another icing call. So back down to Minnesota zone. Back down to Minnesota zone we go. Where's that water? I need it. Oh. Stuff's falling everywhere. The one thing that sucks about this with the Avalanche, I'm not in their time zone, so the 7:30 game is an 8:30 game for me. One thing that sucked, like that Sunday game sucked. 9 o'clock. All right. Avalanche won the face-off shot is blocked. Sammy G now has the puck in the corner. Trying to get it up top, cannot. But luckily, Sean Walker gets it underneath to Duhaime. Duhaime with a big hit. Duhaime trying to get it up top. He gets it up top. Shot towards the goal is wide. I believe that is Sean Walker now underneath trying to get it out. He'll get it up No, he takes it himself, kicks it up top to Sammy G. Sammy G was sent it underneath. Jakob Trenner now, fighting for it. Trenner looking, he'll kick it across. I believe that is Walker up to Sammy G. Back up to Walker. Walker looking. Walker, Sammy G, one-timer, gloved. Beautiful glove right there by Minnesota. And we got a fight underneath by the net going on. So 22 shots for Colorado so far, 17 for Minnesota. There's a fight going on underneath. I don't know what happened. I was looking up top, but Trennan, Duhaime, and Colton all in there for Colorado. Apparently, Minnesota didn't like what happened underneath near the goaltender. So, a little scrum here. So, we'll probably have a 4-on-4 here. Refs discussing what's going on. Oh, Colton and Eriksson got into it underneath the net, and then Colton laid a good hit. Okay, Ross, I did not know you could do that. I see you, man. So Ross, I don't know if they saw that. If they did, Ross will probably head to the penalty box. But I'm guessing it'll be, if anything happens from this, it'll be a power play here for Minnesota. Like I said, I did not see the scrum initially. I saw it when they just went to it, panned down to it. So I did not see that Ross punch. If they saw the punch, Ross is going to the penalty box. Because he did that. Both gloves are on. That's a penalty right there, unsportsmanlike conduct. So probably, if anything, Ross is going to head to the box. No word from the refs when we headed to break, so we'll see. But I'm just glad my first stream calling, you got a Nathan McKinnon breakaway, a Kale one-timer. Woo! And then Arturi Lehkonen power play with a beautiful pass from McKinnon. McKinnon needs to get that point. I know. I want it for the heart race. All right, here we go. We are back. Fabers, he's having a great year. 25 minutes total ice, 144 block shots this season. He's playing great, and it would just be a face-off. They did not see the punch from what it looked like. First line's out there for Colorado. Up top, Minnesota won the won the draw. Trying to get something going now. They get into the neutral zone, kicks it down into Avalanche zone. Taves just knocks that away. McKinnon up top in the neutral zone for, I believe that is Jonathan Drouin, who kicks it underneath towards Arturi Lehkonen. Lehkonen looking in the corner, tries to get up to McCarr. McCarr couldn't hang on. Back to the neutral zone they go to Taves. Taves kicks it up top for Drouin. Drouin to McKinnon. McKinnon now with a burst of speed. McKinnon shot. Goal! Nathan McKinnon with the goal. His second of the night. He is going for that heart. 4-2 McKinnon. Let's go. Woo! McKinnon, 2 fast break goals. Love to see it. Like I said, a one-on-one. McKinnon, if it's him and the goalie, if I'm that goalie, I'm saying my prayers, man. I'm saying my prayers. You got Nathan McKinnon coming right after you. Best player in hockey, man. Yeah, nothing you can really do about that. 4-2 right now, Colorado. Here we go. We will have face-off at center ice. All right, face-off. Middlestat would take it in the corner. In his own zone, he'll try to get it up. Middlestat kicks it up to Nitruksen. Passes pass interfered. Broken up. Minnesota up top. Looking underneath. Manson's fighting for it, trying to get it out. Minnesota, they keep it in. They're trying to get some offense here. They need it. A little push before break. If you can get a goal, that'll be huge. Quick pass broken up towards the center ice. Tipped up from the skate of Manson. So, Eli, I know you were asking about that McKinnon point. I think your parlay finally hit. I think your parlay just hit. Jonathan Drouin with the point. I love him. How could you not love this man, Nathan McKinnon, right here? How could you not love this man? Man is an absolute beast on the ice. That is his. Nathan McKinnon has 50 goals on the season. He came into this with 48. He's on 50. He's a 6th player in Avalanche history to do that. Man's absolute beast. You gotta consider him as one of the best first overall picks. He is up there. But Sean Walker here will have the puck. He'll kick it up to his defenseman, Eric Johnson. Johnson will kick it up into the neutral zone. Colton to Trennan. Trennan loses it with the poke check from Minnesota. Now Walker will take control in the Colorado zone. He'll kick it up topped in the neutral zone. That goes down into the Wild for icing. So we have icing here. 4:12 left to go in the second. 4-2 Colorado is up. So overall, pretty good game. McKinnon now is down by 2 points. So he has 3 points today. He tied what Nikita Khrushchev had today for the Hart Ross. Odds are favorite. McKinnon is leading the way with -300. So, all right, Trennan face-off is going to be won by Minnesota. Minnesota trying to get some offense going. Shot towards Georgiev is a little wide. All right, so you got Colton fighting underneath. Couldn't hang on. Trennan kicks it down ice. That's going to be another icing call here. Oh, wait, no, it's just shot. Yep, icing. So, back down. Colorado, 2 straight icing. That group is starting to get tired, and you're starting to see it here. 3:54 left. The biggest thing for Colorado this offseason, signing Jonathan Drouin. Man has 3 assists, 1 shot, 3 points. Honestly, I love what I'm seeing, though. The step up with Mikko Rantanen and McKinnon's getting the goals. You have Drouin with the passes. Lehkonen being physical and dominant down there. So this Avs team is stepping up today without Mikko Rantanen. They're starting to find themselves. Now here come Minnesota trying to get a push of their own. Forbes. Ooh, almost had a nasty stick work there, but poke check here by Colorado. Cale Makar will kick it up top to McKinnon in the neutral zone, who will send it down. Arturi Lehkonen over there. Drouin couldn't hang on to it. Minnesota with the turnover. Here we go. Drouin trying to keep it in. Lehkonen kept it in. McKinnon trying to do what he can, kick it across towards that. Cale will have it. Cale shot on goal. No good. Rebound. Couldn't get it. behind the net. Minnesota has it. Lehkonen and McKinnon fighting for it. Kicked up top. Kale will keep it in to kick it over to Devon Taves. Taves will kick it, try to get it in the middle. Pass intercepted. Back to the Colorado zone they go. Taves will kick in the neutral zone for Jonathan Drouin, who's looking for a penalty. Doesn't get it. Drouin stuck in a lock here. Makar, Taves trying to just get that out. Drouin, you got to try and get this out. Drouin needs a shift. Cale Makar needs it. You had a partial shift here with like two people. McKinnon got off for Chris Wagner. Wagner, just get that out. Just get it out. Cannot. Minnesota keeps it in. Devon Taves just chucks that up a little bit into the neutral zone. A couple of Avs get off. Makar and Taves are both still out there. You need to get your two defensemen out there. You got your other two forwards out. Now, here we go. We have an actual attack here coming, so hopefully Makar and Taves could not get out. Back in Colorado zone. Georgiev will send it around the wall towards Cogliano. Cogliano will send it into the wild zone. Finally, Taves and Makar get off the ice. No, Taves did not, but Cale gets off. Minnesota's doing a good job. You got Devon Taves, who's been out there for a minute. Now you have Cogliano send it up. Taves is gas, even skating down the ice. They're doing a great job. Shot across, no good. Back underneath. Trying to make something happen here. 1:22 left. Shot towards Georgiev. Saved by Alexander Georgiev with the glove save. There you go, Georgie. Love to see it. Shaw is heading into the locker room a minute 20 early. What happened here? Kiev and him took a hit on the wall. Ooh. Ooh. His spine went into that side wall and it looked like his back went like this. Ooh. Hopefully Shaw is okay. That Drouin pass to McKinnon was nice. I hope he's same. That's the biggest priority. You gotta pay Drouin because you can even rotate. You don't even have to have Landeskog starting on the first line. You can Landeskog, Middlestat, and Lehkonen or Val, and send the other one down to the third. This what ifs lines is so fun to project. But right now you gotta focus on winning it this year. All right, down underneath, Drouin is fighting for it. Drouin underneath the net with Lehkonen. Minnesota comes up with it, kicks up top into the neutral zone. Minnesota now with a 2-on-2. Fighting at the wall with Sammy G. Sammy G gets off to Nate. Nate with a burst of speed. Nate, fast break. Nate, shot. Goal! Nathan McKinnon hat trick! Nathan McKinnon with the hattie! Third goal for Nathan McKinnon. This isn't fair, man. Show mercy, Nate. Show mercy. Nathan McKinnon hat trick. McKinnon with the burst of speed. Now the hats are being thrown out on the ice. Oh my goodness. Started off with a good defense from Sammy G. Lehkonen gets it off to McKinnon. McKinnon then just hitting 25 miles was his fastest. That's as fast as I go into pedestrian. Nathan McKinnon is a magician on that ice. Okay, Nate, I see you. I see you. Nathan McKinnon absolutely killing it. 5-3. Oh my goodness. Show mercy. Show mercy. Nathan McKinnon, 51st goal, 7th career hat trick. Oh my goodness. Nate, show mercy. They're still collecting the hats. Oh. Hat trick. Exactly. Oh my goodness. You love to see it. Yeah, Nate got it in. He had 3 goals. He has a total of 4 points tonight for you, Eli. 3 goals, 1 assist. Oh my goodness. Nathan McKinnon's a magician. This is what you needed after a 2-game losing streak, bouncing back. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, they're finally getting all the hats off. All right, we should have resume play here. That was beautiful. Nathan McKinnon, you sir are a magician. You sure are a magician. Let's go, baby. First game called on the channel. We got a Nate hat trick. Ooh, you could not ask for anything better than this. Oh. I love just seeing Juice and him talking, smiling. What are they reviewing? Hold up. What's being reviewed here? What happened? So we have glass being fixed right now. Officials on a headset. Hats being brought up. You're onside. Oh, they're looking to see if it's hooking. MVP's chance shouting out here in Ball Arena. What are you looking at? I just love Juice in the background of when they're painting on McKinney. He's like, yeah, yeah. On him in, I love it. Wow. McCarr, McKinnon, and Lehkonen are the people who have goals. Absolutely dominating right now, Colorado is. Just the speed. 24 on the first breakaway. The second one, 25 hitting a max. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. McKinnon is tied fourth in franchise history for hat tricks, by the way. So 5-2. So trying to figure out what they're trying to review here. They're still fixing the glass. Unless they're reviewing time-wise. I'm trying to figure out what. So upcoming schedule, Sunday, Seattle Blues. Saturday, Rangers, Islanders. Friday, Carolina, St. Louis. And Vegas, Edmonton tomorrow. McDavid is questionable too, which hopefully he is okay. All right, goal is confirmed. So McKinnon's hat trick. We are here at face-off now. We'll have face-off here. All right. Casey Middlesack will be in for the Avalanche for the face-off. Face-off won by the Colorado. All right. Kicked into the Wild zone. Race for the puck. Minnesota will win it. Up top, Sean Walker keeps it in. Minnesota trying to get that cleared. They finally get it up and over, but Colorado has it in the neutral zone, kicks it back down. Minnesota comes up with the puck, but could not hang on to it when trying to snatch it out of the air. Minnesota will bring it up now, up top. Minnesota, if you can get a goal here, you're in this. It's not looking good. Colorado's defense is starting to find themselves. The offense is clicking. Power penalty kill had a great period overall. Penalty kill was there. Offense was there. Defense was there. A little questionable at first, but the defense found themselves. Allowed nothing. Georgiev, absolute brick wall. Shot on Georgiev, no good. Walker interferes, and that will be the second period. We are heading into the second intermission. So, intermission number 2 we are in. So, Nathan MacKinnon, 2 goals this period. Absolute magician with the puck. I don't know what else to say. Man is fighting for the heart. He has a 4-point night, outdoing Khrushchev by 1, which you'd love to see for Nate. Of course, Nate should have an extra point that they robbed from him. But whatever. Race for the President's Trophy will probably be between the Rangers and Stars, so please let it be Dallas. If you know, you know. Nathan MacKinnon is now within 2 of Nikita Khrushchev, which is big. 4 points so far tonight. Could even make it 5. If he can bring it within 1, oh my goodness. So the Avalanche, though, looking nice. You get the 2 points on the Winnipeg Jets, which will be huge. Hopefully Saturday is going to be it's probably going to be the biggest matchup of the year for the Avalanche playoff-wise. Of course, you can say Dallas was, but Dallas, even with Avalanche win, Dallas still would have a good chance of winning it. It was a must-win, but this one is really a big one because it's going to decide who has home ice or not in the series. So, start finding your rhythm here in this game versus Wild. Bounce back, which they are so far overall. But so far, good second period. Couldn't ask for anything better. Shout out to all the new people who have come to the channel. My name is Hayden. There's a chance I will be live, but I'm probably won't be alive. I'm hoping not to be no offense to you guys. I do got stuff planned for this weekend. And I will be live for a MacKinnon-McDavid matchup on next Thursday, the last regular season game for the Colorado Avalanche. And then I'll be live for the playoffs, so you will have me for that. So, yeah. No, overall, very good start here. Let's see if they can just get out of this alive. No injuries. Keep it 5-2. Georgiev, only 2 looking nice. You got to give credit to Georgiev so far. Besides those 2 power play goals, he's been absolute shut down as well, which you love to see from Alexander Georgiev. Starting to find himself a rhythm here. So, I'm loving what I'm seeing. $51 goals. Wow. Also, too, Cale Makar sets a new franchise record for points as well by a defenseman, previous held by himself. So, historical night. MacKinnon, 50-point goal. over 50 goals. Cale Makar setting records. MacKinnon setting records. Love to see it. The only person who can stop MacKinnon now is it's the refs. Complains about what they did. The refs, penalty box, sir. Only 2 minutes that MacKinnon's been stopped tonight from the refs. MacKinnon's absolute beast. So, yeah, MacKinnon hat-trick. You love it. I don't know what else to ask for here, y'all. I don't. This is going according to plan. This game, of course, according to plan, will be 5-0, but you have had good so far, been good overall. Let's see what happens from here out. hat trick. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 5-4. And, oh yeah, might I mention that this was Nathan MacKinnon's first time in his career he has had 50 goals. So, let's just let that sink in. The dog is on the loose, y'all. And if you do not know, his nickname is Dog. Oh yeah, and Cale Makar, 20 goals. So you love to see that from a defenseman as well. It's just crazy. When MacKinnon started both of those, like his last 2 goals, there is at least 2 wilds back there. He just outskated them, speed wise, blew right past both, like every single time. It's crazy how good MacKinnon is. Like, and even looking at the heart rates, he got 139 for Khrushchev, MacKinnon 137. Heading into it, he was down like 130. Like, hold up, math. It's not my strong. 133 heading into today. 139 to 133. It looks like, oh, Khrushchev might start pulling away. No, don't count out Nathan MacKinnon. Like 51 goals, 86 assists. How is this not your front runner for MVP? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Connor McDavid won it last year, deserving of it. Like, looking at this, too, this award has been, the past 3 years, been dominated by McDavid. It's been McDavid, Matthews, McDavid. Oh, yeah, and Leon Dresket. MacKinnon looking to give himself in there, which you love to see from the guy, the myth, the legend, Nathan MacKinnon. Also, too, there's a chance that we would have added Sidney Crosby. The rumors was, imagine if we added Crosby. This first line, Crosby, MacKinnon, Rantanen. Second line, Duran, Leckie, and Middlestat. Oh my goodness. Third line, Nichushkin, Trennan, and Colton. And then next year you add Gabriel Landeskog to the myth. Logan O'Connor comes back. Oh my goodness. The NHL is lucky we did not get Sidney Crosby from Pittsburgh. They're lucky. And the President Trophy race between New York and Dallas. I'm hoping Dallas wins. If you know, you know the President Trophy curse. We got hit by it a couple years ago, but it doesn't matter. We won the Stanley Cup next year. So 109 points 50 wins for Dallas, 53 for New York. It looks like the Rangers are going to win it, but I hope they go on a losing streak like they did today. By the way, too, if Nathan MacKinnon has another goal, this will be his fourth goal season. Given that it was 1, 2, 3 wild were the nearest players when he made it 4, and then when he made it 5, it was a 1-on-1. MacKinnon blew right past him for the breakaway goal. That first overall pick with MacKinnon was probably the greatest thing they did since Joe Slack. MacKinnon has been living up to it, making a name for himself. Oh yeah, he passes MacKinnon passes Peter Forsberg on the hat trick leaderboard and is now third all time. Brought to you by AvStats on Twitter, so go check them out. They're actually very, very reliable and fun. So MacKinnon's third in hat tricks as well. Cale Makar with 87 points as well this season. Love to see it. I think I'm going to have to update the points after, based on how Kale's been playing. Like, this is a good night for some hockey, yay. Um, well, what's going on in this chat? How are you doing? Likewise and subwise. Let's refresh this. 8 subscribers. I appreciate the 8 of you who have subscribed. I will be live again next Thursday. So, around a week from now. Around same time. 7 likes. Appreciate everyone who has hit that like and sub button today. You guys mean a lot to me. Started off, we doubled the channel today. 8 subs. I'm loving this. Hopefully, we keep growing this thing to eventually where I can make this full time. And guess what? If it gets full time, you guys will have a lot of content. Everyday hockey streams, more streams going on for you guys. Love it. And also, too, if you guys are fans of NFL, go check out my channel, Cheese Empire, where I stream Green Bay Packers stuff. So, yeah. Go check that out as well. Nathan McKinnon. Oh, I gotta take my medicine here. Oh. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna be editing grabbing clips of all 3 of McKinnon's goals, hopefully 4. So I could just get a stream reaction, because I want to do that for you guys as well. Get stream reactions from this. So the first one will probably be McKinnon's hat trick. So keep an eye out for that, you guys. I'll be working on that tomorrow. Get done with work, come home, work on that, go to bed, do work. Wednesday and then Thursday, do same thing, work, come home, work on something channel-wise, and then go to bed. I'll probably have a reaction to Cale Makar's breaking the franchise record of points, and probably Nathan McKinnon's hat trick. So keep an eye out for those 2 reactions coming up. Of course, we'll probably have what needs probably breaking down the first round of the playoffs, which Colorado will face the Winnipeg Jets. So keep an eye out for that. I'm trying to think video-wise. And anything else I can think of. What a freaking goal by Carolina. He grabbed that, handed that right in the corner. That is, oh. Absolute beautiful goals. And Panthers, Senators. Panthers won. Oh, I gotta give you guys score updates. So we got a few score updates here. Let me find it here for you guys. So of course, Avalanche up 4-5-2. NHL. Back. All right. So of course the Jets won 4-3 in overtime. The Predators did get a point, which helped some out, but the Jets are tied with the Avalanche right now in points as of right now. It'll change after this, probably, if the Avalanche do not choke the 3-point lead. The Coyotes, Kraken are up 3-0 at the end of the second. Kings, Ducks tied 1-1 at the end of the second. Flames, Sharks. The Sharks are up 2-1 in the second period. So that's the updated score. Of course, Toronto beat New Jersey 5-2 today. And then Charles Matthews had a goal. We're looking into Colorado's locker room where they're just catching their breath, chatting, as to get ready for this third period. Oh, I'll say this. One thing I wish I did. I did go to, on December 19th, I went to Avalanche Blackhawks in Chicago. Because if you do not know, I live in Wisconsin, so I really don't get too much hockey games here. If I do, it's going to be a Wild or Blackhawks when they face Avalanche. But I went to that game. Sadly, we lost to the Hawks. Val Nutushian had a good game that game as well, which was fun to see, but didn't get the finish you wanted. But hopefully this can hurry up so we can get into a halftime so I can get to bed. Luckily, the rest of the night I don't got to worry about it. So shots through 40 minutes. Nathan MacKinnon, 6. Cale Makar, 6. Rest of the Avs, 9. So McKinnon and Makar really stepping up. Nathan MacKinnon, loving it. And of course, McKinnon going off. Good day. Good day. Good day. Good day to A. Love to see it. I love this. Love to see this. Nathan MacKinnon, it's him. Wait, hold up. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, you can go ahead. The handle is in there. I think the link's in the description. So, shout out to everyone still in the chat with me. I appreciate you guys. But this is absolutely just beautiful to see here. Yeah, Nathan MacKinnon, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Jonathan Drouin had a 3-point night, which you like to see. 3 assists, 3 points, 1 shot on goal. Cale Makar has 1 goal, 2 assists, and 3 points, which is good for him in his race. Arturi Lehkonen, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. And I believe that is it. So that's your stats. Andrew Cagliano, still waiting for that 1 point from.
Assist.
Okay. All right, we are coming back to the start of the third period. Nathan MacKinnon. Absolutely beautiful. So far versus Wild, 4 points, 3 goals, 1 assist. How can you not love this man when he plays the game of hockey? We got 4 people watching in the chat. Shout out to you 4. I just want to add one more thing in here so we can just keep an eye on it. All right, we have face off. Here we go. We are in Minnesota zone. So here we go, behind the net, waiting for something to go on. All right, up top in the neutral zone, Minnesota kicks it in. Colorado zone couldn't get in, would have been offside, so he kicks it underneath. Manson would kick it up top towards, I believe that is Nutushian. Nutushian underneath towards the shot on goal towards Middlestat. Middlestat couldn't get it in. Here we go. We have a little push from Minnesota. Down on his butt, slipped and fell on the ice, and Chuskin just takes it. We have a whistle on the play. I think a delay penalty here by Colorado. So this will be huge. Huge if they can get a goal on the power play. McCarr and McKinnon both are stepping up. You love to see it. Who should my next jersey be? This is a 2022 Stanley Cup patched McKinnon jersey. Do I get a McCarr, a Landeskog? I'll have a poll up on Twitter and on YouTube, and I'll add up the percentage. We'll have a Pirsch is in the box, so we have a Minnesota power play here. Right here, this power play is going to be huge. A huge factor. Momentum right now is in Colorado's favor. Minnesota trying to get it to switch here. Right here will be how you get it to switch. So let's see if they can do it. Face-off is won by Minnesota up top. Faber will kick it up top to Bodley. Bodley back to Favors. Favors back to Bodley. Back and forth. Try to get across ice. He does. To Zuck. Zuck looking underneath, trying to find something. Kick up to Zap. Zap trying to see if he could get something. Bodley shot towards Georgiev high. Bounces off. Trennan gets it cleared into Minnesota zone. So here we go. Faber will try to get the power play unit going here. He'll push it up into the neutral zone. He'll kick it back up for Cap. Cap up top. Couldn't hang on. Bodley had to send it back for poke checked by Colorado. So far the PK looking good for the Avalanche. Faber kicks it up top to Zap. Cap to Zuck. Zuck underneath. We'll send it around. Sammy G will try to get it out. It goes up top, and they say it is deflected. Minnesota tried to say Sammy G just sent that into the crowd, but they say it was deflected, so it will be a face-off in Colorado zone. 1:03 left to go on the power play. So Erickson tried to convince the refs, like, hey, it did go off. Colorado, they sent it off. But let's see if they can continue this great PK here. If you can go 50% on tonight, I'll be happy. Honestly, after what happened the past few nights, I'll be happy with 50%. All right. So we will have face-off between Trennan and Erickson. Face-off is won by Erickson, who Favors will have it up top, try to get it around to try and get something going. He'll send it back to Bodley. Bodley shot towards Georgiev, bounces off him, and back to Georgiev. Shot blocked. Back up to Faber will have it. He'll kick it underneath to Zuck. Zuck trying to make something happen. Kick it in the middle towards Cap. Cap shot towards Georgiev is blocked. Bodley back up top to Faber. Faber shot on goal towards Georgiev's blocked by Jakob Trenner. Trenner, they send it underneath. Cap looking, trying to find something here. You got 30 seconds left. Cap. Trenner broke his stick. This is what you need right now from Minnesota. This is the advantage you want. Colorado, you got to try and clear it. Zuck has it, kicks it up towards Faber. Faber back up towards Cap. Georgiev blocks it. Manson clears it. Huge power play kill. 12 seconds left. Trennan's going to be able to change and get a new stick, so when he comes back out, they just hold it. Power play has been killed in 2-1. We are back to full strength here for Colorado. Great power kill right here. Momentum still in Colorado's favor. Johnson will take it behind the net with pressure. Try to get it out. Gets it. Minnesota has control, though. They'll kick it up top. Back down towards Georgiev. Wide of the net. Here we go. Jonathan Drouin will bring it. Not Duhane will kick it. He'll give it to Walker. Walker back up top towards Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon looking back to Duhane. Duhane shot blocked. Here we go now. Sean Walker couldn't keep it in the zone, so Avs will get a change, partial change here. Back up to McKinnon, who will send it down into the zone. Jonathan Drouin. Drouin is down there with Arturi Lehkonen. Lehkonen and Drouin keeping it down. Couldn't get in. Kale couldn't keep it in. Over to Taves. Taves and Kale retreating. Taves will kick it up towards Kale. Kale kicks it in the zone to keep it from being an offsides. Minnesota comes up with the turnover. Tries to get something going down with Cap. Georgiev would send that towards Cale Makar. Kale up top. McKinnon, Drouin playing hot potato with the puck. Intercepted by Minnesota in the neutral zone. Here comes Minnesota trying to get something going offensively. Kicks it back. Good poke check there. Minnesota looking, shot deflected. Here we go. We have a breakaway. Oh, good poke check there by Minnesota. Play is stopped due to the net being moved by Kriev. Oh, that was a good check. All right. So shots on goal, 20 by Minnesota, 2 allowed, so 18-2 ratio. Colorado, 23 shots, 5 goals. So here we go. Middlestat will be in the neutral zone for the faceoff. Kicks it up. Puck won by Colorado. Nichushkin just sends that back to the wall. Manson looking, surveyed, just taking his time, waiting to see if something he can do. Dumps it off to Val Nichushkin. Nichushkin looking, brings it up into the neutral zone. Val Nichushkin kicks it up towards Sammy G. Sammy G underneath in the corner. And a little jam with Val and a couple other wild. Kick up top. Centering pass, no one there to retrieve it. So Manson and Casey Middlestat back retreating. Minnesota now in Colorado zone in the corner. Big hit by Middlestat. Puck on the loose. Middlestat comes up with it. Casey looking, gets it off to Nichushkin in the neutral zone. Nichushkin racing down with it. Nichushkin kicks it around the net. Minnesota intercepts it, but Casey Middlestat keeps it down, but couldn't find a connecting pass. But we have a whistle here. So 14:50 left to go in the game. 5-3. It's not looking good. We have a power play coming up. It looks like 2-minute penalty on Minnesota. So it'll be a power play here for Colorado. Honestly, get Nate in just to get him 4 points so it can be within one. What's up? It's me. Hi. I'm the guy with the ideas. Me. No. Get him 5 points tonight. That'll be great. Bring it within one. We have a little holding penalty here. So here we go. Delayed penalty going on for Colorado. I think they mean power play, not delayed penalty. Are they sure? There we go. Graphics fit. Kale will bring it up. Kale dumps it off underneath towards McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon now getting some momentum, getting some speed. Nate dumps it off to Gridiron. Gridiron up to McCarr. Carr looking towards Lecky. Lecky in back to McKinnon in the corner. McKinnon looks, feeds up top towards Kale. Kale looking, sends it down towards Gridiron. Gridiron back up to Kale. Kale looking. Kale to McKinnon. McKinnon on to Lekkinen. Lekkinen couldn't get the stick in for the shot. Gridiron keeps it in the neutral zone. Gridiron looking to find something. We'll send it across towards Kale McCarr. Kale will bring it up. Minnesota gets the change. Gridiron will bring it up ice now. Gridiron looking. Sends it over to McKinnon. McKinnon now back to Lekkinen. Lekkinen looking. Taking his time to McCarr. McCarr to McKinnon. McKinnon back to Kale. Kale with 55 seconds left on the power play. Sends it over to Gridiron. Gridiron. McKinnon heading back to his corner. Back to Kale. Kale to McKinnon. McKinnon underneath to Lekkinen. McKinnon centering pass towards Nichushkin in there. Couldn't get it. And so the Avs will get a change with Taves coming back to be the defender there. All right, Devon Taves has the puck. Taves will send it off to Casey Middlestat. Middlestat will bring it up. Middlestat to Sammy G. Sammy G back towards Taves. Taves to Ross Colton. Ross Colton looking, sends it to Casey Middlestat, back up to Taves. Taves to Middlestat. Middlestat looking, fires underneath, couldn't get it to Praise. Praise back up to Middlestat. Middlestat towards Praise. Praise shot on goal, blocked by Minnesota, and that's a clear. And that will be the power play for the Colorado Avalanche. 1 for 3 on the night so far. But Devon Taves will bring it up. He'll head it off to Casey Middlestat. Middlestat bringing it up pike. Full strength here from Minnesota. Back into Colorado zone. Good poke check. Taves to Middlestat. Middlestat now. Colorado get looking. Middlestat gets it off to Ross Colton. Ross Colton shot centering. No one there to try and deflect it in. Minnesota now on a little push of their own, trying to get something going here with 12:23 left to go in the game. Got nothing to lose if you're Minnesota. Up top, Middlestat trying to clear it. Does not. Kept in. Walker now in the corner to, I believe that is Middlestat. Middlestat to Walker. Walker, they're struggling for it on the wall. Minnesota keeps it in up top to Forbes. Forbes looking, fighting for it with with Praise. Praise gets it in the neutral zone. Colorado gets the change that they need. So very good defense there by Colorado, getting the change you need and not only allowing one shot on Alexander Georgiev. Cagliano's out there. You got Chris Wagner and that line. Here we go. We have a little push here from Avs into Minnesota zone. Minnesota trying to get it out. Almost a big turnover. Chris Wagner will have it now. Wagner will kick it up to out over to Johnson. Johnson sends it up ice in Minnesota zone, and that should be icing. Yes, it is. So we'll have a face-off here in Colorado zone. Joel. All right. No matter what happens, if McKinnon finishes the stat line with what he got, this is amazing night. All right, Manson will send it up ice into the neutral zone. Nichushkin fighting for it. We have a turnover here. Wagner couldn't get it through Minnesota zone. He'll switch out. Johnson now in the neutral zone. Sends it up ice into the wild zone. Jonathan Truin is trying to fight for it. Nothing there. Kale will have it. Kale doing some mastery, kicks it up into the neutral zone. Jakob Trenin now kicks it back towards Arturi Lehkonen, who had to send it back up. So Kale will have it back in the Colorado zone. They would have been offsides if Trenin did not sent it back and Leckie fouled it. And Truskin shot around the goal. Try to get it back up top. Kale was not there ready for it. Here we go. Kale loses the puck, but luckily regains control. Lehkonen has to stay near the bench, or as it would have been too many men on the ice. Taves get the change. The first line is out there. To McCarr's pass goes down into the ice, fighting for it. Minnesota clears it in the neutral zone. Now into Colorado's side. So, bro, this is disrespectful. They're doing the wave in the crowd. So here we go. Sammy G was sent it down into the zone of Minnesota. The first line forwards are out there. Second line defenders is out there for Colorado. McKinnon fighting for it down there. Now you got Manson who backs off around the goal. Colorado keeps it down. Nathan McKinnon up top towards Manson. Shot on goal. Saved by Minnesota. So that will be 27 shots. Manson with the shot. That would have been, if he got that through, that would have been McKinnon's 5th point. The McKinnon's goals are just beautiful. Oh, let me fix this. So I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. Period 3. We're around halfway through the third period, and it's still 5-2, and we are at 11:02. I'm hoping to get to bed by 11:30, so if you don't mind hurrying this up, please, I would very much appreciate it. So I can get at least 5.5 hours of sleep. Please and thank you. Alrighty, so we are on commercial break. We probably lost some after the McKinnon stuff. We got 3 people watching. Shout out to the 3 people who are sticking this out with me. You guys are very much appreciated. Like I said, I'll be live next Thursday for McDavid versus McKinnon, so that's always going to be a fun one. You got 8 subscribers, and how many likes do we got? We got a total of 7 likes. Thank you guys so much. This means a lot to me. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate it. All right. That's going to be a fun one to call. The speed between McKinnon and McDavid. Oh. All right, we are back from commercial break. They're showing a flashback to the Stanley Cup trophy winning 2001 Colorado Avalanche. One in front of the home crowd, which was amazing. All right. Here we go. So we have a one in the neutral zone. Here we go. Sent down by Alexander Georgiev. He'll send it around up towards the neutral zone. Puck kept into the Avalanche zone. He'll kick it up top towards Minnesota. Val Nichushkin putting pressure on it. Knocks it back towards the corner. Gives time for a good change and Avalanche to have it. So here we go. Sammy G keeps it in the neutral zone. He'll give it to Praise. Praise will kick it back up top. We'll have a line change here coming up for both squads. The Ross Colton line comes out. He'll puck intercepted at the neutral zone by Jakob Trenin. Trenin will send it into the neutral zone, fighting for the puck. Colton now in for the fight. Yeah, Colton winning that puck to Duhaime. Duhaime will try to get down in the Wild zone. Does not. Here we go. The Wild trying to get a push. No good pass. Could not connect. Little trying to get something going. Avalanche playing great defense right now. The puck is staying in the zone. Now Eric Johnson sends it up to Colton. Colton sends it down to Trenin. Trenin trying to get by time for a little partial change for the Avalanche, and they will get it. Avalanche committed the full change now while the puck is in the Wild zone, and Cagliano's line will come out. So we'll have a turnover. Andrew Cagliano is trying to put pressure on it. Minnesota's just trying to get something going here. They cannot get anything going here. A fight for it. Minnesota pushing. They finally get into the Avalanche zone. They kick it around. I believe that is going to be intercepted by Wagner. Nope. Minnesota keeps it in. Manson to Gerard. Gerard will try to kick it up top. Does not. Cagliano tries to get it. Does not. Manson, Wild pushing, trying to make a push towards Alexander Georgiev with that. Could not do it. So here comes Chris Wagner, who will send it in. So there's no offsides on Sammy G. Sammy G trying to put pressure on. Now we'll change. We'll have a first line come out. The McKinnon line. Now here we go. The Wild trying to get something going. Kale keeps it. Sends it back into the Wild zone. Arturi Lehkonen fighting for it in the corner. Does not get it. The Wild maintain control, trying to get something going here offensively. Both sides are having a good defensive battle right here in the final minutes of the third. We got 6:52 left. Little fight in the corner. McKinnon will have it. McKinnon trying to get a burst of speed through. Kicks it out to to Taves. Taves back to McKinnon. McKinnon kicks it underneath around the goal, around the world. Minnesota does come up with it. They're in the neutral zone now. Minnesota pushing forward. Looking, can't get nothing going. Good poke check by Colorado. McKinnon sends it down for a line change. 27 shots on goal to the 20. Here we go. The second line is out now. Great poke check by Middlesack. Shot. Ooh, just high. Tipped up. Great pass by Casey Middlesack for the one-timer from Praise. Middlesack putting pressure on it with Nichushkin. Him and Nichushkin's getting in there. Praise sends it down underneath. Intercepted, but Middlesack picks up the puck. Middlesack kicks it to Praise. Praise behind the net. Praise, centering pass. No one there. Wild kick it out and tries to get it clear, but Sean Walker gets it to Nichushkin. Nichushkin now trying to work some magic. Could not. Poke checked. Minnesota will clear that puck towards Alexander Georgiev, and they will not call ice. Nope, they call it icing. So it'll be 5:43 left to go. In the third period. Hopefully we have no more commercials, so this period can just fly. Oh. All right, here we go. Ross Colton on the face-off wins it. Sammy G shot gloved by Minnesota. 5:38 left. We'll have another face-off. Did we sweep the Wild? I know we won 3 in a row or some. Good thing I'm not driving tomorrow. Oh, I love it. So the Avs, for those of you who do not know, have bad luck with the wave. So on Twitter, all of them are freaking out and saying, "Stop the wave! Stop the wave! Why is this on the big screen at Ball Arena?" I'm just waiting for this to be finals and the McKinnon stats to be final because as of right now, 4 points, 3 goals, 1 assist. Nathan McKinnon is him. So this is a very good night. Thank you to everyone who has shown support to the stream. I appreciate y'all. If you guys haven't already, come on by. I'll be doing more hockey as we go through the playoffs. And then, of course, I will be doing some decent stuff for you guys as well. So keep an eye out for hockey here coming up. All right, here we go. We are coming back from commercial break. Nathan McKinnon is 2 points out of the heart in the heart race, down by behind Khrushchev, 139 to 137. Here we go. We have face off by Colton, who will win it for the Avalanche. Here we go. Sammy G out to Calgary on a shot, no good. Avalanche maintain control. Sammy G pass, shot, gloved. Broken Wild stick, by the way, as well. So yeah, I'll probably have a video preview of the Wild. I mean, not a preview breakdown, a preview of the Jets game coming up here after their battle. Probably here coming up, but videos to keep out wise. Watch out for 2 stream reactions. I'm hoping to get out, but yeah. All right, Colton gets kicked out of the face-off, so Jakob Trenin will come in. He's a very physical face-off person. That's something underrated. Warning to Trenin. Face-off, unlucky bounce down into Colorado zone, so Sammy G will get the pass from Georgiev. Now, Minnesota finally gets the change they needed. Here we go, Minnesota just trying to get something going left here in the 5:12 left to go of the game. So it is now a shot towards Alexander Georgiev is going to be a little wide. And it's going to be called icing. So it'll be 5-2, still 5:05 left. Face off down in Minnesota zone. I hope they give Juice to start on Saturday. I know Georgiev, you want to do it, but give Juice to start Saturday and then finish this, and then have Georgiev versus Vegas and then finish versus Edmonton, just to have Juice get one more start. All right, here we go. Puck battle coming up in the Colorado zone. Johnson couldn't hang on to it, so they back to the neutral zone. Sean Walker will kick it into Minnesota zone. We'll have a icing call here. So, wild card, Tampa Bay is one. They sealed their spot. They're fighting for more. Washington is 85 points. Pittsburgh's 84, 84, 83. So, it's a race right now for the last wild card spot. It'll be decided probably game 82. All right, here we go. Face-off draw. No one gets it. Face-off is going to be won by the Avalanche. That is Sean Walker who sends it up ice. Fighting for it is Joel. Ooh, there's a delay penalty. I think they're calling. We had a big hit. Is there turnover here? Are they not calling that? I'm guessing not. No penalty call for tripping. Wow, shocked. All right, shot towards Georgiev wide. Minnesota keeps it in. Nathan McKinnon tried to get it clear, could not. Minnesota keeps it in the Avalanche zone. Eric Johnson now with the puck behind the net. Johnson kicks it up, looking for the clear. Does not gets the clear, so the line change coming here. McKinnon staying around, just putting pressure on. Lehkonen will. The rest of the first line comes in. Taves trying to get the puck out. Kicks it up top of Minnesota. Shot toward Georgiev, bounce off. Taves will kick it up. Does not get it clear, but they get their turnover. Lehkonen now pushing. Lehkonen kicks it in. 31 shots for 5 goals. This is absolutely great by Colorado. Minnesota will try to get a little something last minute push going. Back behind the net. A little wide for the try and connecting. Centering. No good. Minnesota keeps it. In the corner now, Kale is fighting for it with, I believe that it's Casey Middleset as well. Kale Middleset, and I believe Devontae is all in the corner fighting for the puck. Kale laid out a good hit there. Middleset comes out with the puck. Middleset taking his time. 3:02. You're going to start watching that goalie net here soon for Minnesota. Middleset takes it. Avalanche gets the clear, gets the line change. Middleset will stay in. I'm watching Minnesota's goalie here for a empty netter, but Colorado's keeping the pressure on Minnesota, so they can't even get it. Neutral zone fight right now. Colorado has the puck, get back into the neutral zone. Minnesota will grab it. Goalie's still in his net for Minnesota. Back to the neutral zone. Colorado trying to keep it down, keep it within, to try and keep the goalie from leaving the net. Middleset has the puck. Middleset looking, gets it into the Wild zone. 2:21 left to go in the game. Shot towards the goal. No good. Minnesota comes up with it. Colorado keeping it down there. 2:13, 2:12. Looking. Here comes the Wild. Line change for the Avs here. Sammy G will kick it off to, I believe that's a Jakub Trenner who's trying to find it. Manson will kick it down the ice. Minnesota will get control of that. 153, 152. Still in Colorado zone. Shot towards Georgiev off of his left pad. Good save by Alexander Georgiev. Minnesota's keeping it down. 142 left. I don't think they're going to pull it. I think Minnesota's immediate defeat here. Shot towards Alexander Georgiev's wide. Minnesota keeps it in. Underneath shot just wide again. Avs could use a clear here. Johnson kicks it up in the neutral zone. They get it. Jakub Trennan up to, I believe that is Val Nichushkin. They get the change they need. 1:18 left to go. Here we go. A little push. Sean Walker, this line is just going to probably stay in for the rest of it. Andrew Calgiano gets the steal. Avs in the neutral zone. I believe that is Big L Joel to Wagner. Wagner's shot. Gloved save. So it'll be a face-off. So 1:02 left to go until the Avalanche win this game. Gustav's a rough night for him. You have 2 McKinnon fast breaks coming at you. Cale Makar, one-timer. Great power play offense by the Avs. It's been a rough night for him. I feel bad for him. I honestly do. Alexander Georgiev played absolutely amazing, which you love to see as well. But here we go. Wagner will be in for the face-off. Face-off goes to the corner of the Wild zone. The Wild trying to clear it. Cannot. 56 seconds left. Last minute. Here we go. The Wild will kick it up in the neutral zone and will just straight up try to ice. I'm surprised they didn't call it icing. I think the refs aren't calling this. They're just letting this go. Shout out to the refs for not calling icing. 38 seconds left. Minnesota trying to make the push here. Cap stolen by Middleset. Middleset will kick it up into the neutral zone. Andrew Calgiano looking. Andrew looks. No, that was Val. My bad. Not Andrew. Val. Breakaway. Didn't get anywhere. 21 seconds left. Middleset to the neutral zone. Minnesota tripped up by Walker, but they call that tripping. Penalty coming up on Sean Walker. So they will go on the power play. I'm not even. I will. All right. 2 minutes tripping Colorado, Minnesota power play. Honestly, that's okay. Sean Walker. I would have just. It's 13 seconds left. The person in the penalty box just has a smile. He's like, "Bruh, I gotta do this one more time. Are you kidding me?" All right, 2 minutes, but 13 seconds left in the period. All right, face-off is won by the Avs. One good clear, and that would do it. 8-7. Avs clear it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the Colorado Avalanche will win it on a 5-2 victory, led by a great Nathan MacKinnon game, who had 5-2. Nathan MacKinnon 4 points, 3 goals, 1 assist. So Nathan MacKinnon absolutely had a great game. So you love what you see. A good way to turn it around. Nathan MacKinnon absolutely did what you needed him to do. Shout out to everyone who has come out to the chat. Keep an eye out for some fun videos, stream reactions, and I'll, of course, some video reactions as well. And if you guys haven't already, hit that like and sub button. And as always, go Avs, go.